देख रहे हो?
आ गया था बीच में तूने। हाँ स्टिंगर आ गया।
ये लो भाई।
बीच में रहा यकिया कर साले, बीच में रहा यकिया कर। ये मुझे आ रहा है कि लाइव स्ट्रीम पे जा रहा है।
They have to move quite a lot. They won't need to move out of their comfort spot unless...
Get ready, Pakistan.
Hello guys and welcome to PMPL Pakistan 2023. This is your host Se7en, and with another day with another briefcase of energy, I'm back with you, and with me it's Torix once again. Welcome Torix to the stream, and welcome to PMPL once again.
Thank you so much, Se7en, first of all, for the beautiful and a warm welcome that you have given me. But yes, this is the day 2 with the exceptional performance from the previous day. Teams are once again going to continue out their performances. But how have you been, Se7en? Because after the yesterday's performance, it was a hard time sleeping, especially from the team stars, the 1v4s, and all the aggressions that we have seen yet so far. Even in the Erangel match, the last one, remember that, the cars, the player that I think it was from the R3G, the cars that he had set up as a U, and from that car, he took down not just one, but almost a complete squad.
Yeah, absolutely. That was H2E's Rex, and the way he performed against Hashtag in 141, it shows that the kind of competition that we were expecting from PMPL Pakistan Week 2 is ongoing right now, and definitely there will be another set of this aggression, these kind of fights gonna come today as well. But guys, this is PMPL Pakistan once again, and as we always promise, you're gonna see something unorthodox. Everything will be, you know, something new from the book, and you know, some of these brave gameplays definitely will be on display. But Torix, what are your expectations to the day so far? But before we go in there, definitely guys, we have to have a quick look at the schedule, how the whole thing pans out through during this PMPL. And as we are sitting in week number 2, we are you know, actually continuing this, and next week, following week will be the finale. But here we go. Let's have a quick look at the prize pool. That is $70,000, $8,750 for the first position, $5,750 for second, and then third will get $5,000. Rest of the distribution is on screen, and this prize pool will, you know, come in play once we will get into the finals, because top 16 teams are gonna get the prize pool, and also the teams that won't be able to qualify for the finale, each team will get $1,750 to their name. Also, an exclusive prize of $1,000 is for the most valuable player, the guy who will get most eliminations throughout this PMPL, and having a good stats in the field of survival, and also, you know, the kind of damage he has dealt on the opposition. So all of these things will be in play and will be calculated once we will decide our MVP, Torix.
Definitely, yes, and with the new, I'd say, the prize pool that the top 16 are going to get, they're going to be the only teams that might shuffle against the prize pool. But if we are talking about the prize pool, there's a small distribution of the prize pool for the TDM players, where the top player, the grand finale winner, will have $700 to his name, and the runner-up will have a $300. I'd say this is a bonus. It is a bonus at this time for the teams, in addition to the complete prize pool that they have, but still
the fun prize pool, I must say.
It is the fun prize pool. And as we were talking about the TDMs, just there we go, with the round 2 starting from yesterday, we saw 2 matches. One was of Team Tough, and second one was the team, in fact it was 52 and AS and the team Magnus and SE. But now today is going to be another day with the matches of the TDM, the R3G versus Freestyler, then Hashtag Esports versus the team QWERTY. And last but not the least, in the round 2 we will see 7th Element fighting against the team XGeneration. But after that there will be round 3, then with the semi-finals, and in the very end, the finals, and that's where the $1,000 that we talked about a while ago, that's where the complete prize pool is going to be distributed.
That's where it will come and play. And definitely at this moment, what is really exciting is most of these teams, big names, going against each other in the shorter format. For where you can respawn once again, you can attack your enemy once again. You have a chance. Still, the score gets to the 40. So that's how this TDM war is actually reshaping the whole competitive scenario. Let's have a quick look at the overall ranking so far for week 1 and week 2. We are in week 2, day number 2, and for the overall ranking, we can see Aegon Excite right on top, where 7th Element is right beside them at 239, so it's a close call for them. Then moving forward, we have Regicides with the 216. They're also trying to catch up with the top 3 positions. XGeneration with 180, then Magnus Esports with 168, so 12-point difference right there. Then we have SRX3X with 161, so a big comeback coming from the side of SR3X. And this week in particular, yesterday was their day. Ameen's XH2E with that final chicken dinner yesterday, they actually got themselves in a very good position, 149 points to their name. But second page it is where things are slightly tricky and getting difficult for those teams who are lacking in their consistent performance. I must say teams from 17th onward are in deep trouble right now. 88 points for AS, 87 for Hashtags. Hashtags are constantly improving throughout the days. Let's see if they will be able to qualify for the finals. That's a big question. Then Se7en Esports with their with that top 2 finishes yesterday, it's really gonna make a huge difference. Will make things a little more interesting on the second page, Dorix.
It will make some interesting jumps on the second page, but still, there's still 4 more days, in fact, in total lesson, and where we have to see in the top 4 days, the next 4 days, how the things are going to go and where, in fact, the teams are going to hold out their position, because it's the top 16 teams that will be going in the finale, and those 16 positions are where it matters the most. And we have already seen in the top 15, the chart has gone even less beyond than the 100-point marker. The margin has a really, I'd say, a really easy way to catch up from the 15 onward teams towards the top 20. Every single match counts for them. A single match means that they can jump not 1, not 2, but almost 3 to 4 positions on the points table. So not only they have to play sensibly, but also the other teams that want to take out the top positions for the grand finale, for that $70,000 a fight against each other. They also have to make sure that they keep up their performance. They have to make sure that they aggress and at the same time aggress sensibly, because you don't want that like blind pushes and anything. You don't want that, because at the end of the day, it's just a total destruction to you and not the other team. But yes, if you know how to deal with that aggression and do that aggression, you can destroy the complete lobby.
Yeah, but the equation is pretty simple, Torix. At the end of the day, you just gotta keep the numbers going for yourself. A consistent 8 to 10 points every match will really get you pretty far. And the real goal for the second week should be making sure that you qualify for the finals, because that's where the real party is. That's where your struggle for the South Asia Championship begins. That's where, if you will get to top 8, will eventually qualify for the next stage, which is kind of more prestigious as compared to this one. I must say this is a local competition. Top 16 teams, top 20 teams from Pakistan, really competing against each other. And throughout the year, these guys are pretty used to going against each other. It's a kind of a home competition, I must say, choosing the right word. But once you step into the dark alleys of South Asia, that's where the real rumble begins. And some of these teams have to be ready, because if you will perform there, that's a quite prestigious, I must say, thing for any of those teams out there. But let's have a quick look at the head-to-head. SRX3X and R3G, a comparison for so far. We can see for yesterday, because both of these teams actually got 45 and 43 points respectively, talking about SRX3X and Regicides, where the major difference right now, what I can see is the kind of damage dealt. Team R3G, they gave a lot of damage out there. They gave a lot of knockouts. There's a huge difference, 8 knockouts difference. But the total elimination points confirmation wise, Team 3X is on a better side, 28 eliminations confirmed. But at the same time, what I see for R3G is R3G been very actively participating in those fights where R3G, even, you know, they were sidelined, they were pushed against the wall, and still R3G were performing. They were keeping their players alive and even trying to drag themselves to the final circles. So it really shows that R3G got something unique that might be 3X is still working on, Torix.
It might be what something 3X might be working on, but still R3G with the consistency that they have secured a good position so far, and even today can be another day for majority of the teams, including the team R3G, including the team Star. Aegon, yesterday the performance was not that much like on the consistent side, but we will have to see what today will bring us through the team. But 7th Element, after the first 2 games that they played yesterday, the third one, fourth, and fifth were not in their favor. They were not able to like get that much of a point, where there was a chance after the first 2 matches that maybe 7th Element might dethrone Aegon XI8, but nonetheless they were not able to, and now is that time once again for Aegon to shine, Team 7 and the 7th Element to shine. And as we talk about Team Star, from the hashtag number 12 to almost on the second page, it was a good jump. It was a big jump to them. But once again, let's look at today's schedule, where the first match will be played in the Miramar. Group E will be on the benches. Second one will be Sanhok. After that, we will see a small TDM arena match against the teams. Once again, it will be Miramar after that. Then Erangel, again a TDM match. And last but not the least, a Miramar. 3 Miramars, 1 Sanhok, and 1 Erangel today. It's a dry day.
It is a dry day, I must say. You know, the heat on the battlefield will be, you know, quite excruciating, and I must say all of these teams out there will definitely feel that heat coming their way. But we have a Sanhok in between. It will be a fresh breath of air, but let's see how that will, you know, pan out for all of these teams out there. Right now, what I am more focused is on the consistency, which we always talk about. Team SRX3X, will they be able to keep themselves in the same, you know, momentum that they have acquired yesterday, and whether they're gonna melt under pressure? Because as we see, SRX3X, they got their chicken dinner yesterday on a Miramar, so this time around there are 3 Miramars in play, so you have a better chance of getting some good numbers for yourself going.
For the Miramar, maybe yes, but right now the teams are once again getting ready for their aggression, for their first match of today, and this is going to be a momentum setter for majority of these teams. They want to make sure that the first match that they even give out on the second day, it is a good one. It is full of aggression and full of performance for themselves. Right now, we're seeing the teams getting ready, checking out the lobby of any issues, but as soon as they are going to be done with it, we will see our first plane line, and that's what I'm waiting for, Essen, because in the Miramar matches, plane line matters the most. If it's a hard on the eastern or the western or any of the directions, it's a complete mess. It's a complete destruction at that time for the teams. But there we go. The plane has taken its flight, and starting from the place of Puerto Paraíso near the Impala area, we can see plane line somewhat going from a southeastern angle to the complete northwestern side. And with this, now I can say, yes, and that the majority of the teams have an equal opportunity for themselves to go wherever they want to, the position that they want to have for themselves. But will anyone take an early aggressive fight? That's the big question.
We want to see some of the aggression, you know, actually, you know, propelling out, I must say. But seems like it's not gonna happen. Most of these teams are playing with an extra care, you know, which is leading them to going into fights later on in the stages of the game. But at this very moment, I'm not seeing any team contesting against each other. There could be an unexpected drop clash, you know, maybe if your drop spot is slightly away from the plane line, so this could be the case. But beside that, I don't see any other way most of these teams going against each other. They are extra careful. They keep in check who is dropping nearby and where is the red line, which they don't have to cross if they want to survive. So yeah, they're being extra careful. But talking about the first play area, it's kind of more focusing toward water treatment. Cruz de Valle, Elazar, Tiara Bronca, then Torre Amuda, Hacienda del Petron, Minasan San Martin Graveyard, and some of these major cities are in play. I must say, yes, are some happy lads right now because this circle is kind of more favoring them, and same for Magnus Esports. Magnus don't have to do much. If the circle even shifts slightly more western kind of trendy, it will still Magnus Esports easy rotation because no one else is there up top. No one is dropping Campo Militar, no one is there in Torre Hamuda, so the backlines is pretty clear for Magnus Esports. So I expect them to survive even more than the regular. But at the same time, what I see is a possible fight breaking in between Team QWERTY and AS in the later stages of the game, because most of these teams are hanging around Hacienda and San Martin. These two places, they have some sort of a gruesome vibe where you have to go into a fight. You feel like going into a fight because you're in Hacienda del Patron. You are in the house of the boss, the Don. Hacienda del Patron actually, in Spanish means that it's the house of the Don, it's the house of the leader. So you're in the house of the leader, so you gotta show that aggression out. You gotta show something to the lobby that, yeah, you own this place.
Absolutely, absolutely. With that sound effect, absolutely. But
Thank you, buddy.
El Bozo and Los Leons being another place where it is contested right now, and there might be some early clashes. We might see some early clashes because Uzum's position, and just look at that. He is super close to the Team RD's crossfire, whereas the rest of his team is completely on the northern region. They're completely taking up their loot, acquiring their, I'd say, guns and even their ammo on the complete northern side area. But on the southern side, on the western area of the Los Leons, there's Team RD and a solo player, that is Uzum. Will the cavalry come? This is going to be the first question. But SLX, if we are talking about them so far, they were close by to the team, and they were close by to another team, but no fights. No fight has yet to be engaged, and I think mainly because of the reason that they're outside the circle, they don't want to indulge themselves in the fights. They know that if they do indulge themselves and the circle do come, it's going to bite back at them at that time. If the team do move that out, lift one player for that complete aggression, you're not going to be able to get out of that unscattered in that time. But 7th Element, La Cobreria, they have their position in close line to the circle and in a specific region where no one might be expecting them. Not only that they have an easy entry to the circle, but they have an easy entry to the complete northern area of the circles, like Torre Ahumada, the Cruz del Valles, even the Tierra Blanca and Campo Militar. If they want to go there, if they want to put the early entrance inside of the circle, they can do it. But Star, Team R3G, and Se7en Esports, these three clusters might be forming up in sometimes, because as I'm seeing the early rotation from the Team Star, Team R3G, and even the Se7en Esports, they are bound to get into an early fight.
They are. But R3G, look at R3G, they might contest Team Star on the way in. Se7en Esports is also there on the western edge of the circle. So these things can actually turn into full-fledged brawl happening between both of these teams. And as we saw, Se7en Esports Rahman got picked on the way. This was some quick delivery work coming from the side of Team R3G, picking up their kills without any delay. But three of these teams are moving from the same side. It's going to make things slightly difficult for teams to just decide whether they should stop and whether they should keep going. That's the big question, because R3G looks like they are looking for those heighted areas where they can see everyone down below. They want to be the kings of the hills. But this is risky move. Team Star is close by. Osama already stopped, and he probably watched some of the players. But there you go, one of the players from R3G, pretty close by. It's a close passage coming from the side of Team Star. Daniel is there as well for the support. So it would be interesting, but as we see, was going against the
Oh my
Daniel,
God.
but confirmation, there you go. One of the players from R3G is in the back line. Not one, it's two. Noki also knocked out. Fury is up high. R3G could possibly get eliminated early on. What is happening to Star? What is happening to Star? Team Star is not that same Star. The way they're taking fights and the way they're engaging these players is really making things interesting. But at the same time, Team R3G lost 2 of their players. Team Star on the other side, Skull, is trying to cover up his players. He has no idea where actually the Seni is. Skull is waiting for that position, but there you go. Seni gets spotted out. Sama will confirm the kill. Team Star taking down 3 pieces of R3G. R3G down to last man standing, 420 boy.
It's a big
It'll
chunk.
be a clutch situation, but seems like the odds are stacked against him. No chances of 420 boy to actually survive. He is still in there. He still want to go into the fight.
Big chunk of
He's right beneath Star Fury. He has no idea yet. He's quite distant from his players, so gotta be careful. Team Star. 3 kills to their name early on. Torx.
3 eliminations right off the bat. Team Star has taken on
Good
that
fight, I
team.
must
On
say.
the top of that, isn't that the one that initiated the complete aggressions right from the very start of
Yep.
the match? R3G were the one that picked off Se7en Esports 1 player, and right after that, they were punished with another team. They got into the same situation where they put Se7en Esports at that time, but Star,
Yep.
the way that they actually executed the complete fight, it was
Look
immense.
at
But
this.
There we go. I mean,
Patience.
with the fighting against the QWERTY Han. Han did not even have the slightest of idea that there could have been someone in this particular region, and that's where you lack. That's where you get a surprise element factor on yourself, and one player gets back into the spectator seat. The rest 3, Reviews, Voltrix, and Freestyler, making their way slowly. Now they know where the rest of the
third
players are,
party.
but the backside,
No, it's not third
no,
party.
it's not.
Flank.
Han from the flank angle, 2 players on the flank, 2 players are right together against each other,
another
taking the
Molotov.
fight. Voltrix is super low, and there we go. He is
lot of
in the
damage.
molly. He
Oh
is
my
down.
goodness.
Ami Husni taking the 2nd initiative, taking the 3rd elimination for the team. Khan gets that
my
elimination,
goodness.
and now Team QWERTY down to the last player. Reviews
he
is going to
spotted,
be
he got
that, and
spotted.
there we go. Pops takes down the last one, and with that, Team AS is looking strong in the first match as well, with the 4 eliminations that they have against the Team QWERTY. The first complete elimination of the team goes on the name of QWERTY side. They're the first one to being eliminated in the Miramar match.
As I said, if you remember, as our match gets started, I told you Team QWERTY versus Team AS, something inevitable. You know, QWERTY and AS have to go against each other. But right now, the way AS completed their fight, it looks like they are feeling themselves. But Team Star is on the back lines. They want to go into that fight as well. Team AS is slightly in the open. 3 of the players are in the open. Let's see if Star is interested in engaging. But right now, looks like Team Star, they are prioritizing the play area. They will be entering from the western side of this second phase of the game. But looks like Magnus Esports, Team 7th Element, SRX3X, Se7en Esports, they are close by. And there will be some fights happening in the southern side of Cruz de Valle. And as far as right now, the point of contention looks like Team Magnus Esports being the real estate agents, not allowing any new tenants coming into the city. But Oxy slowly and steadily closing in. Their eyes are on LSR, and there will be an immediate breach coming from their side, from the east side of the city. But HR, they're in the open. All 4 players now holding on to a terrain on the southeast side. Right now, they don't have to worry about anything because Akon is more of interested of going into the junk shot rather than going into the fight. But there you go, Bablu versus R3G. 420 boy has no idea the player is there, low on HP. 141, one of the player is there. But 141, this player, Bablu JD, he was trying to pop a healing for himself. 420 boy is also healed up. It'll be a 1v1, both of the players are ready. There you go, JD's position is revealed, but JD comes in, gives some shot, but no, 420 boy will confirm this elimination. 1 point for Team R3G, something, whatever they can get their hands on Team R3G is ready to welcome it. But in the kill feed, Team 7 Goku Bot takes down SRX3. Nice. The way he dodged every bullet looks like I was watching Matrix reloaded, or I would say preloaded, whatever you call. 7th element Ashad gets knocked out. T24 OP on the other side. They might lose Ashad. Malik will confirm the elimination, but Aegon XI going against Team Amin's XH2E. This utility didn't give any damage to the players of AMZ XH2E. Rahman have no slight of an idea that where Falak is. One knock on AMZ H2E. It's really gonna trigger this fight full-fledged, but it was a close nade. Rex low on HP, another following nade coming his way, but it's a bounce up top of a tree. But Rahman, no idea, gets knocked out. IQ will confirm this knockout. No closing in. AMZ slowly and steadily as a group trying to push in. 7-8-2-4 OP takes on one of the player, but Magnus Esports fights back with one and going possibly Falak with two, but 7th element is out. Magnus Esports finishing things off, but AMZ, they are bleeding. They are hurt right now. Looks like Aegon XI will be pushing forward, but this Molotov doing the job. JD is the last one standing, and he will give his kill to the play zone. JD is out. Team Amin's XH2E getting confirmed 3 eliminations to the name of Aegon XI.
3 eliminations to the Aegon XI, but I have to say, IQ, Falak, and Uzum, these 3 players, the way that they played, first one from IQ, second one from Falak, and the third one with the Uzum's grenade, it was I'd say the best strategy that the team had devised at that time. But right now, Team Magnus, after eliminating the 7th element, they are once again in a close fight against the Team SRX at 3x, in which case, now he was close by, he was in the buggy, and now, as he was getting shot on from the Team at Magnus' side, he not only dodged, but moved out of that vicinity. But Zibian, Malik, they are together in a I'd say a same linear line where they're going from, where they're taking their rotation from, but in the front line, there's Team 7 Esports, where they're gonna head out. But Drolin is already in the LSR, where 7 Esports is going to be. Even in the LSR, there's SRX 3x, so not one team, not two, but 3 teams in the same vicinity, so it can be some, like, fights in the meantime, but right now, Team SRX 3x with a DBS in hand, and on top of that, a 4 times scope SN. This is something unique. Usually we see a holographic or even a red dot on the players, but no, it is a 4 times. He wants to make sure that if it can shoot long range, it does shoot long range. But Husney, on the other hand, he's going for that aggression. Outside of the circle, he takes down Sirius. Not even a slither of HP lost, but look at that. Amiasny into the area. He was knocked out by the play circle. Khan from AS, his car is almost on the verge of being bursted down. But Janaza, will you do that? Will the car be bursted out? This is the big question, because he's slowly and steadily moving. But there we go, 420 boy goes back to the lobby. 12 total teams right now alive in the 4th stage with 42 players. And I'd say majority of the teams have a good chance. Star, AS, and even Aegon XI8. So far, they have secured a good amount of eliminations. The same side, Team Magnus, but at the cost of one of their players. And these small things, these small, like, players elimination, 1 player down, 2 player down, these are the things that goes a long way in the end circle. And you don't want that. Right now, Magnus might be changing their strategies because of the 1 player elimination.
Magnus gotta be careful, because now the city circle is not in play anymore. You know, there will be some shifts coming in, so Magnus Esports gotta be careful, because this LSR city will be a gateway for most of these teams on the eastern side to go through into the circle, and there will be some fights happening. But Magnus Esports might be going against the players of SLX TG, where TG, one of the players, is right close by to Malik and Zibian. There'll be some 1v1 fight happening between both of these players, but on the west coast of west side, not coast, west side of the circle, I must say Star is holding on pretty nice and tight. Look at this, Team SLX TG, they have idea that someone is close by. 1 spray can do the job on the players of Team TG, SLX TG, 2-man standing. There will be some crossing happening, but there you go. Zabian with the spray gives a lot of damage to the players, but No success so far, but Magnus Esports realizing one of the player has been left behind. And this could be something for him. But Nade, there you go, he's changing his position. Recon Noob stepping out in the open, but Team Magnus Esports have somewhat an idea where exactly the player is. He need to cross this road. But on the back lines, 1-for-1. Janaza takes down one, confirming the elimination. What's happening? Where is Team TG, rest of the player? Why there is no backup? But at the same time, Magnus Esports really pinning down Recon Noob, which is on silver HP and lucky HP, but not anymore. Magnus Rollin will take him down. But SLX TG right now, they are facing threat from two different sides. Team Oxy somewhat they have breached into the city of LSR. They are sitting pretty nice and tight now. HR did let them through, as I wasn't expecting them to do so, but slowly and steady HR is also trying to join in. There are 4 to 5 teams slowly and steadily creeping in, but now there you go in the picture. We can see Team Se7en Esports with only 2 of their players standing. Sad Black is also out, but in the kill feed, Ghost Adil takes down Zerbov. Team Freestyle getting one of their players knocked out. It's just the start of the fight between Team Aegon and Freestyle. But so far, Team Magnus Esports with 4 eliminations to their name, looking pretty good, I must say, Torrance.
12 teams and almost the 5th stage being formed up, SN, and it's a hard time for majority of the teams, I have to say it, because right now, as the stage is being formed, LSR, the compounds that the team have, even those areas are no longer viable for the team. Zibian on the other side, alongside of the rest of the team, Magnus,
look at Team AS.
Zibian, they are moving forward. Now they want to get inside of that circle, but the circle where it has shifted, how many teams are inside of the radius? This is a big question, because 12 teams cannot, no matter what happens, cannot stay in that circle without getting engaged into the fights. And we're not seeing the fights, so that means majority of the teams might still be outside of the circle. But SRX3X, they are taking some shots in the longer range sprays with the 4 times and an M416 in their hand. FS was on some shots. FS did got some shots on them, but Aegon, they're taking the initiative against the team FS, taking 1 player down on their knees. Nomi, he has to go. He has to be revved right at this instant if they want to survive out of the place, because not only they're inside of that circle, but they also might be the target for many of the teams into the fight. But there we go, Team 141 Exabablu gets completely eliminated at 1 elimination on the hashtag number 12. We are down to the top 11 teams with the fights. These are the big things, as the teams will be trying to get inside of that circle. They will be indulging themselves in the fights. Right now, Magnus is in the crosshair of the SRX3X, and vice versa. As Magnus is pushing on the SRX3X, SRX3X is also doing the same, throwing the utils on the players, doing some damages, and there we go with more car shots,
nice
more
try,
sprays on the cars. It was a good try, but no luck on the knockout. But
good nade, nice.
He takes one down, DBS in the hand. He can possibly take another one down, but no, he's not gonna overcommit. He's not gonna overcommit. He's using another throwable, and this one hits the place. 2 players down from the handoff. Nice. Now, Team Magnus is suffering a lot of consequences right now. They are on their last player, but not anymore, as the last player gets eliminated by the hand of Team AS. Rollin gets taken down, and Magnus goes on the hashtag number 11. But the teams SN still have to get inside of that circle. Whether it's the Team SRX3X, whether it's the Team HR, both of them has to make their way inside of that circle. But Team HR, things are not looking good for them, because right now, Choky Boy is going to be the last hope. And there we go, not anymore. He's on the hashtag number 10 with 0 points on the elimination. He gets taken down.
Yeah, I saw Team RD with 4 eliminations. Pinkman confirming 4 for his team. I believe Pinkman confirmed 3 of the eliminations on the players of Team HR. 1 went for Team Se7en Esports. No, it's all 4 to RD Pinkman. That's nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. On Team RD, again, performing like the way they were doing it yesterday. And they're not holding things off, I must say. The vehicle is stuck. They got to not gonna take that risk, but still he is willing to do so, and Shahir will get punished. Se7en Esports Joker will take him down, but right now looks like Team RD, they have other things to take care of right in this very moment. RD might lose one of their player. He's bleeding out pretty quick, and Team RD will be down to 3 men standing. One small mistake is really gonna make Team RD punished later in the stage of the game, but right now it's time for Star to actually move into the circle. Team 3X, they have to cross as well. They have to go through Team Star. It's a 4 versus 4 situation between both of these teams. Fury is already watching. His angle is guarded out, but Shamir getting some damage. Oxy slowly and steadily pushing forward. They know on the edges it's Se7en Esports gatekeeping, but how long? That's the big question. Oxy against Team TG. It's happening. Icebreak with the nade, with the Molotov coming from the side of Zigsaw. Will make him change his position, but Zigsaw, he is once again ready with the utility. One more utility being dumped, but Zigsaw with the nade takes down Oxy. Icebreak, kill confirmation coming from the side of AS. AS third partying the whole situation, but Team TG still holding on to their spot. They cannot regress. They cannot make these kind of mistakes. But Oxy, they're crossing their road, and they are moving on the other side where they might get pinched in between Team Se7en Esports and Team AS. Both of these teams will be watching their way into the circle. But right now in the kill feed, as we can see, Aegon XI8 is holding into the centralized position. Team SRX, they are getting peppered down by Team Star. Zen will get knocked out. 2 of the players from Team SRX 3X still have to cross. It's a long way to go, but Shamir also knocked out. Team Star right now with 5 eliminations to their name. Now it's time for them to move, but Oxy Endless with the utility coming from the side of Mithe will take down another player from Oxy. SAF DDM is the last one standing, and Team AS have total control. Looks like it's the 1v3, which SAF DDM have to be careful against. But Pop, one of the players gets eliminated. Mithe will confirm the elimination, but there's the third party happening from the side of Team 3X, confirming AS as well. LSR is empty. It's better now, but Team AS on 8th spot with 11 total eliminations to their name. Outstanding performance coming from their side. 12 total point for them. But Team Aegon XI, they're holding on to the centralized position, not allowing anyone on the eastern side, western side to actually close in and join in. But Uzum have to go against Team Star right now. Team Star, they are making their way in.
They are making their way in with 5 total elimination and not a single player on the losing side. Aegon, on the other hand, they're a complete squad. They can also hope to take the fights against the team, but Uzum, he's not over pushing. Daniel's position has been revealed, and
good shot. Good cover.
He tried. There was some good cover sprays, and Aegon was forced to go right back to the cover that they had for themselves. But Fury, with the
good nade from Fury.
Hope it can be possibility for the Uzum to get taken down, but no, it's not. Another
good one. This will be good one.
The place. This one marks the position of Uzum. Now he is down. Team Aegon might come for the rescue, but if they do, it will be a disaster. But Adil, his position is going to be crucial from the Team Aegon XI8. Even IQ with the position that he has on top of the hill, he can possibly stop the aggression on the team, on the Uzum and Falak. If they do, not only Team Aegon is going to getting back a reset on the 4-man squad, but also they might be able to take the fights. They might be able to take the initiative once again. But Bozet on the side, RD is outside of the circle. They're outside. They are right now struggling because the position that they have to secure for themselves, there might be some players waiting out for themselves. So far, 4 eliminations, and only 1 player on the elimination side, on the losing side. But Team Star, Aegon XI8, once again, face to face. Both sides take one down. And now, fight goes back to the equilibrium of 3v3.
Look at Falak. Falak, he's really aggressing forward. He wants to confirm the elimination, but SRX Osama with that off angle can actually pin down Falak. Falak low on HP. Adil is knocked out. Team Aegon XI8, they are being punished by the side of Team Star right now. Skull will get revived. Aegon XI8 IQ, he's trying to get an elevated position for himself, an elevated angle so he can watch those intruders in a clear way. But look at Freestyle and Team RD, the way they have positioned themselves. This could be something for Team Aegon Excited. This could be something problematic for Team Aegon Excited, but there you go. Fury taking an off angle. He will be able to do so, but right now Daniel gets a lot of damage coming from his side, but third party happening. IQ have to be careful because he cannot lose, but right now Fury with that off angle will knock down Adil once again. Falak is also low on HP, but Uzam with the cover fire. But Osama, look at his angle. Look at his angle. This will be disaster. This will be disaster. But where is the Team Aegon Excited right now going for those revives? I'm still curious, but there you go. Confirmation on Adil. Osama with the utility will take down one. You will take down two. Uzam is knocked out. It's a 2 versus 4 situation. Fury is knocked out on the off angle. Cannot be revived, but Daniel will take down IQ. It's final. Team Aegon Excited there. Being peppered down with nade from Osama will take down Daniel. This was some ill timing, but Daniel will get confirmed. Falak is there. Skull is going in, pushing forward. Skull is low on HP. Osama giving some damage, but Skull have to push forward. Falak going in, possibly will go for another DBS shot, but Falak surviving, still surviving. Skull have to heal himself. Star Fury will bleed out. It's a 1 versus 2 situation now, but Skull low on HP. Osama have to be careful. Osama still giving now some damage from up top, but Molotov coming in. Skull pushing forward, but in the kill feed, Team 3x, they're bleeding. Team Freestyle actually giving some damage. One nade coming in, but Falak will confirm Skull as well. Is down to 1v1. What's going on? This player, solo survivor, making Team Star bleed. What an outstanding fight between both of these players. But Falak, he's healing himself. There you go. It's a 1v1. Both of these players pushing in. Osama have to go for the fight. But some more utility being dumped. No more utility left. Another Molotov. But some damage already given to Osama. Osama low on HP. It will be an interesting 1v1. But Osama, once again, keeping his composure. Right now. Team Star versus I8. Falak is pretty distant. He is moving around with his DPS. It's a close range beast. He has to be careful. Osama has to be careful. But shot! IQ with the confirmation. Team Star goes on the final one, but RD and the back lines have an easy chicken dinner for them. It's a 1 versus 3. Are we gonna see another clutch coming from the side of Falak? He has healed himself, but RD clearing out rest of the mess with his freestyle or 3x. But Buzzard will loot, but Falak's position is revealed. One nade can do the job. There you go. Falak repositioning himself. The nade will go behind this compound, and it will not give any damage. Pinkman giving some time to the players of Aegon Excited. Last one standing, repositioning himself. Pinkman trying to find another angle where he can actually spot the player. But Team RD playing with extra caution. They don't want to go into the close ranges. Aegon Excited Falak could be detrimental. Could be contagious if being dealt in close ranges. We just saw an example. Team Star, what a fight it was on both sides. But Team RD, they are being careful. Falak not even giving out his position. Buzzard on the eastern angle. Pegasus in the middle. And Pinkman slightly on the off angle on the west side. But Smoke Trail coming from the side of Falak. Buzzard can actually spot him, giving some damage to the vehicle. Vehicle is already smoking. Pinkman, his position is also revealed. Falak really want to isolate these duels, but Buzzard have to be careful. He has to give the cover to Pinkman. But utility from Falak. Nothing happening, but it's a 1v1 between both of these players. Pinkman repositioning himself. A lot of damage being already dealt. Buzzard will confirm. And it's another chicken dinner for Team RD. But what a fight between Team Star and Team Aegon Excited. It really got a lot of attention from us and as well the observers. But what a fight. Team Star, you really made my day.
They really made my day, in fact, too, SN. The way the fights that they took, and Falak, I have to give it to Falak with that 1v4 that he did on the Team Star. It was amazing. But right now, guys, we will have to go on a short break, so we'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome back to the PMPL PK 2023, the Fall Edition. This is once again Torix with Se7en, the one and only. So Se7en, once again, welcome back. And the fights that just happened. We witnessed Team Star, we witnessed Team Aegon, and the Team Artie's winner, chicken dinner. Not only pushed them on the hashtag number 2 spot, I believe, because I think I saw the hashtag number 2 on their name.
I guess not hashtag number 2, but maybe for this week ranking. Who knows? Maybe for this week ranking, yeah. But that jump from 16th or 17th to second stop is really gonna take a lot of points. They gotta come up with some more chicken dinners. A lot of protein is needed to actually get to that first spot. But right now, let's have a quick look at the MVP first. Then we'll continue our discussion. But right now, looks like it will be Aegon XI for because the way he actually catered that final fight, one small mistake, really turned around the tables on the players of Team Star. Otherwise, Star had total control. But to my surprise, it's Cairo from 3x with 5 eliminations, 818 damage. Again, it was much needed from this guy's side. He's been out of the scene for quite some time, and now this kind of performance will really put him up on the board. And I want to see him consistently doing this. But 25 minutes of survival, 157 healing, 818 damage, 4 knockouts, and 1 assist. It's definitely a most valuable player performance, and stats are really reflecting that out. But going back to the discussion, one utility, mistimed utility. It was right for I would say Aegon XI8, but that call out from Daniel that I'm actually going to aggress and push in, and that utility that was already cooked and being thrown, ready to be thrown, I would say, it really made things a little turned around for Team Star. But anyhow, it can happen to anyone. And even the good ones from us can make these kind of mistakes. But still, top players of the match, we have Cairo, then Falak with 4 eliminations. All of these 4 eliminations came on Team Star, just for the record. Pinkman on the other side with 5 eliminations. RD, beautiful, man. Beautiful performances back to back. Daniel from Team Star with 4 eliminations to his name as well. Unfortunately, stepped on a mine during that Aegon side fight. But Magnus Esports rolling 4 eliminations, so some good numbers coming our way.
Some good numbers, definitely, and with the 5, almost the least number that we're seeing in the top players right now is 4, so it's a good start. So we can see every single team has done some good job, has done some good, I'd say, damage and elimination, some good securation of the points, because SRX, 3X, Aegon, Team Star, RD, and Team Magnus, these are 5 different teams that we're seeing on the top players, and this is not many times that this happens, because majority of the times we saw that at least 2 teams, at least one team has 2 players in the top player ranking. But nonetheless, match ranking is on our screen. Red Dead securing a total of 19 points for themselves. Right behind them, Star. 13 for the team SRX 3X, same for the team Star. So Star not only once again giving a consistent performance with 13 points, Se7en, it's a good start. They will be jumping some more points, some more platform right now. But on the hashtag number 4, AS with 12 points. 12 points for the team Aegon. Once again, a double-digit point for the team Aegon. Magnus on the hashtag number 6, 5 points. 5 for the Skyline, 5 for the freestyle. But on the second page, starting from the bottom, 14, 15, 16. HellRaiser, Amines, and QWERTY. They need to do something in the next matches, because they so far have no point for themselves. 7th Element, 1 point to their name as well. 141 Bublu, 1 point. Team Oxygen, 1 point. But R3G and Se7en Esports, so far, they have secured at least 2 points for themselves, Se7en.
Yeah, so far, some points to their name. Happy for them. But R3G, 2 of these points actually came from those elimination points confirmed by Khan 420, 1 on Team 141 Bublu. But I was still confused. Throughout the match, we saw 141 pretty isolated. All of their players were quite spread out.
There we
One
go.
of the player JD was in the blue zone, but you know, it's been the story. We'll discuss that later. But looking at the situation, we have SRX3X right now still on top with 58 total points. Another good performance coming from their side. 5 matches, 58. A good, I would say 11.2 average per match. One chicken dinner to their name as well. RD with 2 chickens. Their placement points are in chicken dinners for sure. So they got to work on their other matches where they're not getting chicken dinners. So 26 total elimination points for them as well. 46 for them. Team Star, 45 points in 5 matches. Average of 9. Beautiful. Regicide with 45. XGeneration with 35. AMZ with some points to their name as well. Actually, the graphic went off pretty quick. So you can look at that. But second page is 7th Element with 24. Se7en Esports with 25. QWERTY with 22. Not a good match for them, obviously. There was no points for them in the previous one. Aegon's with some 12 points, really, actually making their way back up in the second week ranking. 21 points to their name, but rest was on your screen, guys. That was the story for match number 1. But as we were discussing, let's have a breakdown of that fight between Team Star and Team Aegon. It took forever. First of all, it took forever. It looked like Team Star was doing it on purpose. They were stretching this fight forward. They want to make Aegon Exide bleed again and again, those utilities were on point. That angle from Fury really messed up Team Aegon really bad. And at the same time, those knockouts coming from Osama real quick, quick peek taking down Uzum, quick peek taking down IQ. Yeah, it's pretty much in the bag. But Fallock, what was that, man?
What was that? That is the big question. What was that at that time? Because Fallock not only doing a completely 1v4 against the Team Star, but I think at that time where the Team Star struggling started was from their same player's grenade that hit Daniel. Daniel, as soon as
unfortunate, I must say.
He was unfortunate. As soon as he was taken down, it was all in the dish for the team Aegon Exide. Fallock, in fact, with the DBS that he had, he confirmed that elimination.
DBS.
The complete formation that the Team Star had at that time, it broke off, and there was no coming back from that because the players were that much scattered. As 2 players were giving cover from the backline, 2 players were aggressing, and now the fight was a 1-1-1. Whereas every single player after that from the Team Star aggressed with a single time, like a solo. He had an easy opportunity. He had the easiest time of his life with that DBS in his hand in the close range to take down the players because you cannot face the DBS in the 1v1 combat unless you have some other players with you for the cover. But nonetheless, the first match S and the Miramar has been completed. Now, with the dry pace being on the side, we will move to our Sanhok match where the sneaky and the snaky performances will be played. But the aggression that we saw at the start of today's matches, I think it's going to continue on the Sanhok as well.
It should be. Otherwise, I wouldn't like going into Sanhok because Sanhok is all about chaotic fights, those early skirmishes happening between these teams, and this back and forth going in Sanhok with that, I would say a bag full of loot available in every compound, I must say. I've never experienced anything like that in Sanhok where I might be worried about finding a gun. So that's the beauty of Sanhok. So it gives you every tool, every equipment that you might need in a fight, and you gotta do the justice. You gotta get into the fights early on. But anyhow, talking about our match number 2, we are ready. Players are ready on our screen. The battle music is on. Some of these teams had a bad match, so there will be some recovery going on this match in particular. There we go. Starting from Tamang Nakham, going straight toward Mangnai. So it's south toward northeast plane path. An easy one in my opinion, because it will be covering a lot of drops like Bootcamp Quarry, Paradise Resort, Tatmok for Team Star. But as we know, Group D is on the benches, so it will be an interesting one. We'll see.
Definitely. But S7 this is the Sanhok. Remember that. Every place is accessible for the teams. Anywhere that they want to go, they can easily go. And we are seeing that first and foremost hand. The teams are taking their dispersion. They have complete map access to themselves, whether it's the dock position, the kampong, or even the Haten or cow areas. The teams are dispersing over there. The teams are going at their designated locations, but the early fights, Sanhok, I'm not seeing the early clashes against the team, and it's a bit disappointing, but there we go. I was proven wrong because it means XH2E versus the team AS. They are in the close line. Hasni having a UMP in the front line. Rahman has the DBS. DBS, once again, it can be deadly. The player, as soon as he's going to aggress, he's going to face the wrath of the DBS. One player down, two player down. He gets both of them eliminated. Early to elimination, early to aggression. Then there we go. The UMP that we saw at Hasni's hand is now gone to Rahman. But no, he won that M4. He took that M4. And now with the DBS and M4 combo, he has made sure that this particular house, no one needs to enter it as much right now.
Yeah, quick cleanup coming from the side of Amin's ex H2E Rahman. Rahman being like, yeah, I like to clean up stuff, the mess around me, and that's what he did. Amy Hasni wasn't expecting that kind of, quick lead onto his face, but anyhow, that's been the story. 2 quick eliminations for Team Amin's. A good momentum setter, I must say, in the initial of the match, but Team AS, they're pretty much done for the match. There are only 2 players left. It will be a miracle if they could pull it off with 2 months standing. But anyhow, it is Sanhok. What else do you expect? You gotta be careful. You gotta weigh your risk every time. Anyone can become anything at the moment of crunch, at the moment of pressure, so Rahman chose violence. He was like, yeah, give it a go, give it a try, push on me, push on my DBS, and you gotta regret. And I must say, if I would be at the place of AS, I would be in damn regret at this very moment. But it's part of the game, fun aside, guys, fun aside, it's part of the game. But while looking at a very situation early on, it means with some good numbers to their name, they might want to go into a full-fledged fight. Would love to scan their surrounding and see if there is possibility, if there is any existence of remaining 2 players of AS. And rightfully so. They're pretty close. Means XH2E, they might push on to Camp Charlie, where 2 of the players from AS are residing. But Se7en Esports going against Team Star. Star Skull gets confirmed right away. Another early casualty happening, but this time around for the dominator from the previous match, Team Star. Not a good sight, I must say. Team Star wasn't expecting Team 7 to be here. It's not their regular drop, Torix. Se7en Esports, they like to go across the river on the Camp Alpha Island, But anyhow.
The fights is happening once again. This time around, the starting was Team Se7en Esports, but now it has gone to the hand of Team QWERTY. QWERTY taking the initiative once again. So far, they managed to stop Team Star at their track. One player that was rotating out from the particular location, Freestyler, managed to put a hold on him for right now. Daniel, he not only healed himself, but the team, look at that. It's a complete scattered position. Team Star, as much as they have the position that they can utilize their flank angles against the Team QWERTY, they also have to be wary of the fact that any one of them gets taken down, it's a completion right at that instance. But Khan, Daniel's car is a burst down. He cannot hope to take that car any further from now point onward. But the circle is another pain. The circle is another chaos for the team, because almost 50% of the area is already non-accessible to the team. The hashtag, I'd say, having a good angle for themselves near the cow area. They have a good start. They have a good particular angle where they can hold out for the teams. But SLX, Team Tough, Team QWERTY, Team Star, Team Se7en Esports, These are the name that right now can initiate in the fight. And even on the, I'd say, western side, XGeneration, 7th Element, and 141 Bablu can initiate the fights as well. But in the dead center of the circle, we can see a lot of clusters being formed up. QWERTY, they took the initiative, and we saw that it was Team Star against at a point. But 141 Bablu, look at that. Not only they straight up use their vehicles to get out of the position of the fight, but through the players of the 7th Element. Now they're at Hatin and they are in the safe angle. 7th Element were going to this team at that time that they led the team 141 Bablu pass.
Yeah, that's some bad security work. That's some bad gatekeeping, I must say. No, they should be jobless, in my opinion. But anyhow, Se7en Esports, SLX on the other side, getting 2 of their players knocked out. Zigsaw is in the line of fire from QWERTY. Daniel will take down Freestyler. What's going on? It's back and forth. Zigsaw also low on HP, but Team Star have an angle. Could possibly take on Zigsaw. Thunderclap is knocked out. There'll be a quick revival coming in, but Knight is there. This smoke will make things difficult, but QWERTY Voltrix on the other side gets knocked out by Team Se7en Esports. Things are getting a little more tricky for Team QWERTY, but Daniel takes down Zigsaw. Thunderclap is knocked out. Team Star now in total control. This could be that fight where Team Star finds something for themselves, but Team Se7en Esports on that off angle,
oh my god,
will make things difficult. But there you go, look at this. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Team Star, they're pushing forward, they're being third party, but one more shot. Knight is the only one with the full HP, but Thunderclap is knocked out once again. It's a 1 versus 2. Team Star will give a confirmation. It's over. Team Star have the compound for themselves. Team SLXTG, an early exit for them, but 2 eliminations to the name of Team Star. This is kind of Star we want to see. Come on, let's do this, Star. This is the kind of Star we want to see, but Daniel, he is still stuck behind that boulder where Team QWERTY have pinned them for a long time, but now gotta be careful. Tokusaurus confirming the elimination. No. Tokusaurus have no idea. Noki's on the back. Tokusaurus will confirm the elimination. Team Se7en Esports still 3 men standing. Blair is pushing back. Tokusaurus getting some hits on the back, on the rear end, but in the kill feed, 52 Esports take down Daniel. Team Star losing another player. 52 it is. 420 boy confirming Tokusaurus. 70 down to 2 men standing. R3G lost one of their player in the process as well. But QWERTY, good reset, I must say. The way Team QWERTY played between these 2 compounds and saved Voltrix, it's quite commendable.
So far, 11 teams have a complete squad for themselves. But the teams that do not have a complete squad are R3G with 3-man, Star with 2-man. There is also, I'd say, Team QWERTY is somewhat struggling in this area because the position that they have against the Team Star also have that against them. Se7en Esports maybe in the backside on top of the angle, but the position is what matter. I'd say the security that you have in your surrounding is what's going to matter the most in this area, because Sanhok can be deadly for the third parties, for the fourth parties. You never know when anyone is going to be sneaking up upon you and taking the advantage against you. But Team Tough, talking about them, they are at the Paradise Resort and near to the Team SRX at 3X. Outskirts of, I'd say, Paradise Resort is where the Team Tough is, but SRX 3X, they have the complete control of the compartment, the city of the Paradise Resort. Edgar, being on the edges, he's waiting out. He is waiting out for the team to push. M7X on the other side. He's also checking out his surrounding. Tarzan slowly checking up on the teams, and if they are coming in the close vicinity, they will be taking the initiative against them. But in the kill feed, there's Team HR, there's Team Hashtag, there's 52 Esports that are facing some damage on themselves, that are facing some knockouts. But 15 teams in this particular position still alive. It's a big number. There is still a big number because this is stage 2. The stage 3, as soon as it's going to be made, it's going to be chaotic for the teams. But Team Tough, slowly and steadily, now they're going to move into the backside. They don't want to take the Paradise Resort fight anymore. They are going somewhat safe because they know that they have to take the circle for themselves as well. But Team Hashtag, after initiating the fight against the Team 52 Esports, so far, They have confirmed one elimination on them, but Salman versus Aqua can possibly happen. Both sides are using the utils. Aqua now so far has a single grenade to his name where he will throw it and it will bounce. It will bounce the same boulder that he had the cover. He had the cover off and now he has to go forward. Without the utils that in his hand, he just needs to rely completely on his guns. But 52 Esports Salman, he's completely moving back out in the total open. If Aqua has an M4 with a 4x scope or a scope, he can possibly take down the players. But no, look at that. The daredevil move. Not only Salman was saved in a car, but look at that. Hassan was not even picked up at that time. Hassan is left in the back where Waloed and Salman have moved out of the vicinity, but SRX3X, Team Tough, they're taking the initiative once again. SRX3X on the receiving end. 2 players of the team SRX3X is down. In return, Team Tough has also faced some consequences because Demotivated Sir is going to be the one guy that is down with a grenade. Both sides takes an initiative, takes a knockdown. Shahmir Boy takes in fact 2 down because Demotivated Sir gets confirmed with that grenade.
Team Tough on losing one of their players. Second one down, but miracle guy, come on! What are we even watching today with this DBS? Tough is out. Miracle with final 2 blows right on to the cranium, and Team SRX. Oh my goodness, lost 2 of their players, but 4 points to their name. But meanwhile, circle have shifted, is still a multi-island circle. Jokey Boy already crossed onto the Camp Alpha Island. Might go against the players of XGeneration, but Tears is stuck with the AMZ XH2E. Maxi on the backlines, kind of gatekeeping HR Tears. Next is also trying to find a way in, but Naki confirming 7E T24OP. And Team R3G with some numbers to their name, but Star Fury gets knocked out. QWERTY Khan takes down Fury. XGeneration slowly and steadily making their way in. Jokey Boy is there. Will be possibly gatekeeping, but XGeneration Hunter, he is not choosing the right side to get in. Tears take down Maxi. Will go for the confirmation for sure. But Tears have no way to go, nowhere to go. It's just a risky place to be, but Usher right now holding on to the position. Osama low in HP. Team QWERTY already pushed in. Osama last one standing. Some S12K action coming from the side of reviews, and it's over for Team Star. It's daytime. No more stars for us. But anyhow, HR confirming another point for themselves, and Team QWERTY have cleared out another compound, a vital compound for themselves in the circle.
But there's still the fact that the 3rd stage is closing in, and the position of Team QWERTY might not be inside of that circle anymore as soon as it's going to take a new radius. They're at the edges. So far, it's a good one, but the stage 4 is what's going to make a difference. It's what's going to make everyone run for their horses.
They're still
no, they're in the edges. They are in the circle. A very good position secured by the Team QWERTY. Now they have to wait for the potential, I'd say, like predators in their areas, and they have to take them down. But Team QWERTY, with right now a complete squad alive, they can take the chances of taking the fights. They have the chances of taking the initiative. But look at this other side there. That's
SRX3X is
Aegon, and it's over for them. Aegon taking the 2 players of the SRX3X down, the last 2 that were surviving.
Good
but
one.
now there comes another fire. Voltrex takes Fullock down. The same Fullock that did a 1v4 last match against the Team Star. But right now, this guy is down. He needs the heal. He needs that revival. Uzum is low on that HP. He's also facing some consequences from the Team Hashtag side. So not only just one position, but
nice
2 positions are compromised of the Team Aegon XI8. Fullock has to be healed. IQ for the rescue. There's reviews with the Molotov. Khan with the grenade. They can potentially throw it up on the players. But no, it's not going to make any connectivity because the position that they are throwing gets completely off the angle. The players are so much in the back.
Nice
and no
one,
utils are going to hit the players. And Aegon has an easy chance to reset them back to the 4-man squad. But on the other side of the hill, Essen, there's Se7en Esports, and they have the potential of looking on top of the hill and spotting out the players and taking them down one by one.
Yeah, it will be an interesting one, but Team Se7en Esports, they're Guns are on the players of 141. Azim gets knocked out once again. Adil is on the back line taking fight against Team Hashtag. But Falak, meanwhile, is trying his best. Next will confirm Psycho. XGeneration is probably out, I guess. But still that fight is happening. But Hashtag, Adil confirms Hashtag. Aqua, Adil also gets knocked out. Flanky, while trying to take Flanky, Jan will knock him out. Team Aegon have to push back. Team QWERTY, they're aggressing forward. Reviews going in for some intel with his buggy. It's a risky place to do this shenanigan, but Hashtag leader gets taken out from the back. 52 Esports wiping Hashtag. And now it's over. Next, confirming another kill on the players of Team 7th Element. 7th Element is out. HR with 5 points to their name. Hashtag in the blue zone. But Aegon is holding on to that off angle. Adil gets revived. How Aegon do this? I have still this question, but 4v3 it is. Adil confirming Ayan. And Hashtag is out. Out toward the lobby.
To the lobby they go. But now 10 teams are still surviving. There are still 10 potential contenders to take the chicken dinner for themselves. XGeneration, Team HR, they're on their last players. Team AS now on their last players because their second player is on his knees. I mean, XH2E, with the 4 eliminations that they have, they still have a potential chance of taking the 2 versus 4 fights, 2 versus 3, or any of the aggression with the duo at that time. But Aegon, they're slowly and steadily creaking up upon the Team 52 Esports with the smokes deployed in that area. There comes a grenade in that angle. Falak is forced to go back to where he came from. He has to heal himself, but at the same time, there is also Circle moving. There's also Circle that has started. It is a potential danger where Falak also not just have to heal himself, but also have to get inside of that circle. Will Falak be able to do that? Because there we go.
Yes.
Healing has been popped up. Now they have to run in the circle. But in the meantime, Team HR gets taken down. It means XH2E also gets taken down. And QWERTY, what are you doing? And with that JD's elimination, Amines goes to the hashtag number 9. 52 with 3 men still standing. They're outside the circle. Valud being the exception that he's in the circle. He's giving out a cover, but no one is even remotely close by to the players. They have an easy way entry in the circle, but Adil, Aegon, they have the potential to take the initiative, and there we go. Adil does it. Hassan gets taken down. He gets a confirmation. 52 Esports. Now, with the 2 men standing, they also have a car for themselves that they can use. But Team QWERTY, they're also somewhat on the receiving end because one of the players from the Team QWERTY is down on his knees. AS being one of the potential guy that can stand out in the match, he's also a solo player. XGeneration is also on the last players, and these 8 total teams, only 2 complete squads we are seeing as in Team QWERTY and Se7en Esports. Aegon, R3G, 141 with a trio, but there we go, 141 also losing out another player, and it's XGeneration versus like 141 Esports right now.
XGeneration is out. It was the last man standing, Alpha Boy. But not anymore. But 141 and Team Aegon, they're really pinching QWERTY in between. 2 of the players from QWERTY are down. Reviews and Voltrex both are looking for that revival. Freestyler is on revival, so right now it's down to QWERTY Khan, the solo survivor. Kind of solo survivor in the situation because he gotta take that fight, Torx.
Definitely, yes, and they have to take the fight. The top 7 contenders that are surviving, but 18 little teams. It is a chaos because there's also the potential area of the bridge where R3G standing. 141 Pablo is holding out their position. Team AS, they are at the solo player that is just waiting out, maybe for the heal battle. But Naki with the grenade, he can potentially take down some more players of the Team QWERTY if the grenade presents to hit, and it does. The player 420 boy takes Reviews down, and with the confirmation, Team QWERTY is down to the 3 man standing, but they are also struggling.
Oh, not anymore.
141 Bublu, R3G, Team QWERTY, Team 141 Bublu, they're all fighting against each other. It's a 3-way deadlock right now. 420 boy, Naki together. Freestyler also having the potential of throwing the grenades utils against the Team R3G, taking them down. So it's still a viable chance for the teams to make the comeback. But Se7en Esports, Joker was down. He was revved up. Sad Black was down. Now he's getting the revved once again. But Se7en Esports, with the complete squad resetting moment that they have still the potential chance of taking the fight against the team Aegon, but the circle is on the team Se7en Esports. They have to use this for their complete favor, because Aegon right now, only one player, Falak, is in the compound, but with the DBS, and we have seen this player's DBS firsthand, as in the last match. You cannot push up on this guy as a solo.
It will be a utility war, I must say. There'll be some exchange of grenades, and this is the only way, this is the only pass which Se7en Esports can choose for. But Team QWERTY's Khan, he's pushing forward, he's trying to find anything in the circle, and but not anymore. R3G's Noki from the backlines will take him down, but he gotta jump into the waters to survive. Noki confirming Khan. Freestyler is also in there for the swim, but Noki's on domination. It's time for him to jump, but during the jump, Joker missing those shots, and R3G, Noki will survive another day. But Team QWERTY, last man standing, 52 Esports, one of their players, the surviving player, is in the circle. But look at this, 1-for-1, trying to find a way so they can equip their weapon and can confirm the elimination of the player of AS. But AS, last man standing, Khan, he has changed his position right away. It's getting it, it's becoming more of like not a PMPL, it's a PUBG Mobile Swimming League. But anyhow, 52 Esports player, he's still in the blue. Aegon XI8 gets confirmed. Miramar will do the final confirmation. We're down to top 6 teams. QWERTY Freestyler, the moment he will pop off his head and will get eliminated, but utility it is. Team Se7en Esports gotta step into the open. Rahman low on HP. Walud is there. This will be an interesting fight, but Molotov coming from the side of Walud. Rahman gets knocked out, but Sad Black with the Molotov will do the confirmation. Joker is there. All of these players are in the water. Team Se7en Esports can res up their players, but one spray from Janaza confirming 2 players from Team R3G. R3G is out on the 5th. Freestyler gets confirmed as well. Evil Boy will do the confirmation. 1-for-1, making their way to the top 3, and now Janaza, last one standing, realizing there's nothing much left for him, and it's over. It's over. Playzone will get the elimination. Rahman with the chicken dinner. Team Se7en Esports, outstanding performance once again. Great hold and a good value for being favored by the circle.
A great favor by the circle and a great win of a chicken dinner with 11 total elimination, 21 points to the name. Team Se7en Esports now on the hashtag number 15 with 2064 damage in the match number 2. But Se7en, the water fights, oh my god, there were so many teams in the water, and there was a potential for a majority of the teams to take the fights. But right now, guys, we will go on a short break, and we will see you after that. Make it clap.
Welcome back, guys, after this short break, and we are back again after match number 2. We just witnessed Sanhok to the name of Se7en Esports and another chicken dinner. Yesterday they really smelled the chicken dinner but couldn't get it, but this time around they didn't took any chances, and now Se7en Esports really cementing themselves on the board for week 2 with this outstanding chicken dinner from them Dorks.
Definitely, they have secured an outstanding winner chicken dinner for themselves, and on the hashtag number 15, they go after this 21 total points securation. But still, Se7en, who's on the top? Because we saw Aegon playing a great match in this one. They took some fights. They got some eliminations for themselves in a good position. But 141 Bublu, there was team SRX3X. They were completely in the water. They were the ones that were facing the salt water on them and getting a lot of damage. It was water damage at that time, and even the last kill denying giving it to the water, it was a potential, I'd say, a stab on the team Se7en Esports, because they could have gotten 12 eliminations. They could have got 12 points, but no. They settled with 11 eliminations, but right now we will move to our MVP, and it is none other than Mr. Black, the Sad Black, the same Sad Black. He has changed his name, and with the eliminations with the MVP, he's back to Mr. Black. 5 eliminations, 766 damage, 2 assists, 3 knockouts with 146 only healing. So just a measly a single knockout on the guy was potentially done in the game, but 21 minute survival, almost 22. This guy is the MVP for the match number 2.
MVP stats really opening up the book. That Team Se7en Esports did a great job on the battlefield of Sanhok, and really cementing themselves on the top position. But let's have a quick look on the top players for match number 2. We can see 2 players from Se7en Esports, Black and Joker, with 5 and 3 respectively eliminations to their name. And we have Voltrix with 694 damage. No confirmation, I must say, for him, but still a ton of damage being dealt on the opposition. Naki with 3 eliminations, 488 damage, and then 141x Bublu Janaza with 4 eliminations, and at last denying that solo point, a single point, to the play zone. Match ranking on our screen, guys. Se7en Esports 21 points, Team 141x Bublu with 11. And then QWERTY with 10. QWERTY had a good match, I must say. Then we have AS Esports getting eliminated on 3rd spot with 5 points right at the bottom. Then we have Regicide with 8, HellRaisers with 5, Aegon Excite with 5, and 52 Esports with 5 points on this very page, Torx.
But on the hashtag number 8, even with the team AS, we are seeing the same point, the 5. It's a complete 5 line, but right as we move on the hashtag number 9, the points goes a -1 and turns back to 4, 4, and 4 with Amines, SRX3X, and XGeneration respectively. But on the hashtag number 12 and 13, 14 and 15, we are seeing the 2 points for each and every single one of them. That is hashtag 7th Element, Team Star, and Team Top. But Skyline XTG, in this match, they were not able to secure a single point for themselves, and this is the second match, but still 3 more potential matches that the teams do have, and some potential gameplay that they can acquire for themselves. But SN, remember that after the first 2 initial matches, it is time for the TDM. It is going to be TDM, and I'm really more curious to see how this match will be played out, because this time in the round 2, we are going to see Team Regicide versus the Team of Freestyler. The winner 1 gets on the round 3, where that team has to fight against the Team Hashtag or the Team QWERTY, depending on who's going to win that fight out.
It's totally depending on that, but right now it will be an interesting one, I must say. Torix, the way R3G is as a whole roster, and also Freestyle with that, gunpowder of Momtud and talking about Wasi, it'll be an interesting duel between both of these teams. But let's have a quick look, guys. Early on, Zerbafel losing his life to knock his grenade. It's a 1 point for Team Regicide. They are opening up their accounts right away, but Winky going against Avenger. Avenger already low on HP, but good cover coming from the side of Momtu with that Groza. Taking down 2 now. Freestyle 2-1 it is. A good start for Freestyle. Some flashes going in. Winky getting some damage. Some chip damage coming from the side of Avenger, but now being pushed forward is Zerbaf, giving a lot of damage. Senny with the utility. Wanna confirm the players of Freestyle was Sue, but gets confirmed right away. Vaz confirming this one, but Freestyle Momto gets confirmed by R3G Avenger. It's a 3-3 on the both sides. Freestyle still keeping the lead, 4 points to their name, but right away gets confirmed by R3G. Naki was about to be the victim of his own player's nade, but Senny pushing in. Confirms another one. It's a 5-5 Torix.
It's a 5-5, and now it's a 6-6. Both of the teams are playing on the equilibrium with the utils, with the gunpowder that they have. Winky was finally taken down by the hand of Naki, and now the 7-6. Freestyle has to make a comeback, and which they did. Momtu taking down Avenger, makes the fight equilibrium. Naki taking yet another player, that is the buff. Taking the lead once again onto the players, but now this is the moment, this is the time where the team R3G is taking some more lead, not just immediately 2 to 3 points, but 4 points. But now the points are finally coming in the favor of the team R3G. A drop shot from the Avenger, but no, it was no luck. He did the damage, he gave out the damage, but no elimination has been done on that. But was with the util, he can potentially take someone down if that potential someone was in the close vicinity. But Groza in the hand, he's going to take the initiative once again. Util fights. SN once again, it is all the util fights that we're seeing. First it's util, then the players goes for the rush, for that aggression, and takes the players down. But as soon as Waz gets out in the open, he's faced with 2 players. Both of them takes him down, and now fight goes back to the 14-12. A slight comeback from the team of Freestyle once again.
Freestyle's trying to make a comeback, but Waz confirming another one, making it 17-13. Naki and Waz really doing the work. But right now, Freestyle, Momtu, you want to surprise both of these players, but Team R3G right now, they are being pushed. Seni on the other side gets confirmed. Wasu with the utility. But Momtu, he is under a crunch coming from 3 players. A good pressure built by the side of Team R3G, but R3G confirming another one. Naki gets confirmed by Zerbov. Vinky gets taken out as well, but Zerbov confirming an Avenger. But right away, a cover fire coming from the side of Waz, taking down Zerbov as well. So it's been a back and forth happening between both of these teams for quite some time now. And now it's down to some utility fights. Momtu low on HP will get some more damage. Waz will go for the confirmation, but not any more survival for Freestyle. 24-17 it is. 7-point lead now. Freestyle, they are melting under pressure. Zerbov is also getting knocked out. Confirmed. And there you go. Team R3G. Waz takes down 3 players in a blink of an eye. And now Team Freestyle is under pressure, 25-18. It is 15 more for Team R3G, but a long road ahead for Team Freestyle. Vasu low on HP. Vasu confirming another one. Seni gets confirmed this time around, and Vaz right away traded it out with Vinky. Some damage being dealt. Freestyle slowly and steadily pushing in. 26-21 it is. Good recovery. But how far this recovery is going to go, it's a big question. Vasu still in a problematic situation. Naki confirming this elimination. Momtu half HP. 27-25 Freestyle. Back-to-back 4 eliminations. 5, I must say. It's 27-26 now, Torix.
A while ago, it was almost like 5 or even 8 points difference. But now, just look at that. Once again, it is back
nice
almost on the equilibrium. And there we go. It is equilibrium. R3G still taking the initiative, 29-28. But still, the utils, the flashbangs, and even the grenades is doing wonder for the team Freestyle right now at that point. 30-28, 31 right now. Now, team R3G has a pressure on the team Freestyle, where they have secured the 30-point marker. It's 33-29, where the other ones, the other team, the Freestyle, they have not even secured a total of 30 points for themselves. But 2 utils was dodging both of them beautifully. That was an Ultra Instinct move at that time as an end. For some reason, I thought he was going Super Saiyan at that area. But right now, once again, Freestyle against the team R3G. They're taking the initiative. Fight is back to the almost equilibrium. 2 points difference. But now it's 35-32, 33-35, and till the very end, we cannot be sure who will take the win.
Yeah, we're not sure. 36-33 it is. Team Regicide pretty close to their goal. It's just 44 more to go for them, but Vasu getting flashed by Naki. Zerbov is in the off angle, covering any aggression coming the way of Vasu, but Naki getting some chip damage from the utilities. Zerbov low on HP will still confirms Naki. 36-34 it is, but Team Freestyle Vinky low on HP in the warehouse. This could be a confirmation coming from the side of Avenger. Avenger have that off angle, but Zerbov still survives. Zerbov pushing forward, gets eliminated. Avenger confirming the elimination. 37-34 it is. 3 more to go for Team R3G. They're really aggressing. They're really trying to press Team Freestyle close to their spawn, but 38-36 it is. Vasu confirming another one. This was a mistake. R3G giving 2 eliminations back-to-back. Freestyle now still in the play. 38-37 it is. 1 more flash going in. The rail box. But no more fights. It's a
No
stalemate
more
now. Both of these teams realizing they are on the
Oh, look
pivotal
at that.
point of the match. One more for Team R3G and it will be over for freestyle. It will be hard to actually get 3 kills back to back, but Vasu is still trying something, you know, which R3G would least expect. But right now R3G, they are holding on to their horses and not making any mistakes. Freestyle above, really trying to close in. Want to equalize the whole thing. 38 to 37, still a standoff. Not gonna happen. Freestyle not pushing forward. 3 minutes still, there's a lot of time left. This brawl can break out at any time now, Torix.
This is the calm
Team
before the
freestyle?
storm.
Yeah, that's the calm before the storm. They're slightly reluctant. They don't want to peek out to any crossfires being set up by R3G, but R3G is pretty close. If one more entry for R3G in this defense that Freestyle have set up can actually make things work. But Freestyle trying to gang up on the players of R3G. There you go, pushing forward.
There we go.
Low on HP.
38
was
to
really
38.
assessing the situation. Was
39 to
But low
39.
HP player and it's over. Was confirming the final one. Momtu was already low on HP and it's over. Team R3G. They are proceeding forward into the TDM brackets. Will be facing against either of these teams from Hashtag or Team QWERTY. Whoever will qualify, whoever will win from that match will face R3G in round number 3. But what a match. What a close match, Torix.
A beautiful close call. And even we saw that yesterday with Magnus and Se7en Esports, if you remember that, and oh my god, it was
That was also
such a close call at that time. But now is the moment. Now is the moment. After the TDM match, now we will have to see where we will go. Which match is once again being held out, because after the TDM, it is once again a dry pace. Miramar, the Barren Lands. After that, there will once again an Erangel match and a TDM. We will witness the TDM once again before going on our final match of the Miramar. But right now, this is going to be of the group A, B, C, in fact, D and E. C are on the benches this time around, and A, B, D, E, potential teams that were on, even on the after the week 1 overall ranking, they were on the top, and they were like, they have the potential in these matches to take the initiative against themselves, because the group A consists of so many potential team: Aegon, 7th Element, Team Magnus, and even the Team XGeneration. But right now, SN, we can see the players getting ready for their matches. And as soon as they're ready, we will see them head out to the barren lands of Miramar once again. Where will the plane line be? Where will the plane go? This is going to be the bigger question. But guys, the wait is over. Finally, we have started the match. This time, look at that. It's the Oasis. I am seeing the plane line from the Oasis straight going to the down. It's almost a mid-bisection of the map. Lost Leons in the plane line and the cave areas of the Lost Leons still in that play. The teams has an easy acquiration of Eastern, but the Western region is in this time.
Yeah, most of the cities right next to the close to the plane line are accessible. Even though El Pozo, El Azhar, both of these cities can be reached, but Group C is on the benches, so not gonna see any action from R3G, 141, Team QWERTY, and Skyline TG. So 3 of the strong contenders of Miramar are out. So it's a chance for other teams to actually show what they got. But Oxy this time around, they are going for Torea Moda. Campo Militar it is. Possibly Hashtag going to Cruz de Valle. Up in C, Hashtag trying different drop locations. Sometimes these unexpected drops work for them and sometimes it doesn't. So there is no consistency when it comes to Hashtag, even though in their choice of drops. But circle, what a circle. It's a crater field finish circle, I must say. You know, right above El Pozo, it's that point where it's gonna finish. There'll be a long rotation for Team RD, AMZ, H2E, Team XGeneration, HR, Magnus Esports. trying to make their way in. But Magnus against Freestyle.
What?
Black is there. Se7en trying to confirm this elimination point for himself, but
No.
there is a
No
close compound where he can find some weaponry and can take down the player right now. No success. Yeah, there you go. He got it. But Freestyle will pick up their player as well. So no damage being done on the players of Freestyle. So early on, no aggression, no early fights breaking between any of these teams.
at
But
that.
Black being thankful to Nomi for rescuing him in the midst of nowhere. But anyhow, a good start for Freestyle. Thank God they didn't lost any of their players.
Really.
So something to cheer about, Torx.
It truly is. Then the initiation from both of these teams, Freestyle and Magnus, it was a hectic. Like, what if the other player had the gun? It was a potential threat to both of the teams, but luckily none of them had it. None of them took down the other one. Then the early start is going to be a safer one for the teams. But Se7en Esports, on the other side, a sad Black right now gathering up his loot with a UMP and M16 in his hand. He's also trying to find out some potential good guns that he can use against the players. And in Miramar, and I mean potential good guns, I think it should be bolt actions. But the players have already accustomed to the long-range sprays, the M4 166 time sprays, that they have an easy chance even without the bolt actions. But yes, Rahman, with the M249 in his hand and 300 plus bullets in his backpack, he's ready. He's ready for the action. But right now, no fight has been initiated so far. Star and Team 7th Element, only two of these teams have some players that lost a little bit of their HPs. But look at that. As soon as one of the players from the 7th Element healed himself, the other one faces the damage and gets a little bit of low. But Star, they're completely a four-man squad. 7th Element, they're still a completely four-man squad. And in this area, the El Pozo area, Team 7 Esports, they have a safer side. They have I'd say a good angle for themselves to even hold out, because they don't want to get, they do not have to get out of the circle. They have the circle, they have the potential position for themselves, and they just can wait it out till, I think, the stage 3, stage 4, until the circle forces them out. In fact, this is what should have been said. Until the circle forces them out, they are staying here. They are staying in this particular region. But M249, Evil Boy, you need to reload that gun. You need to make sure that the gun is reloaded. It is on the 75 bullets, but no, it is on the 0. But right now, on the other side, the team Oxy at the Campo Militar, we can see SAF TDM, alongside of Endless, Icebreak, and Hunter. These four potential players, taking their utils, taking their vehicles, and moving out into different areas. They have to get inside of that circle, because the circle was in a complete western region. It was a complete western array where the circle was, and right now they're on the complete northeastern side. But SAF TDM changing his vehicle to a UAZ. Now he can go back. He can pick the players up. But no, he's not going to do that, because the rest of the players might also have the potential cars for themselves. But in the Hacienda, we can see the team AS as well. Mithi in his buggy, Husni, Khan, and Pop. Team AS, the last match, I'd say was not that much of a good one, because we saw some potential early elimination from this team. But right now, moving back to the satellite view, we can see El Pozo being secured by the Team 7 Esports, 52 in the close vicinity, 7th Element in the La Cobreria area, Oxy rotating from the Campo Militar, the up northmost road to the circle, in fact. But hashtag, they are also entering from the eastern region near the water treatment area. Magnus also potentially taking the LSR road inside of that circle. But FS at the graveyard, they have to secure the car. So far, we saw at the early stages that the FS has at least one potential car for themselves. But the other teams that are outside the circle, that are on the other island, like HR, Team Amines XH2E, they have to take a long road to themselves. At SRX3X, Team Tough, they have the potential chance of taking the fights against each other. Star also entering out inside of that circle near the El Pozo area. First stage, I am telling, there is no fight whatsoever. But as soon the potential of the second, third stage closes up, it will be a disaster. It will be a chaos for many of the teams, for some potential teams. But right now, circle is closing on. The first circle, where it will go, is going to bind up to the team. So the teams, as they are in the middle of the area, they might not need to move that much, but the corner sides, the south, the west eastern, in fact, circle corner, that's where the teams needs to like move out the most. So far, we can see the trailer park. It is contested by the Team 52 Esports, but Ruins is completely safe, completely uncontested. Even the La Cobreria Northern Angle, that's completely uncontested. But 7th Element, talking about them, they might have a potential chance against Team Hashtag, as the Hashtag car is on the fire. It is on fire. The sprays were done. The car potentially got more damage, but now, there we go, with Tokusaurus position. He takes down Leader. Leader gets taken down. It's on Hyan. The shots are being diverged on, and the damage is being dealt. Hyan super low in that HP. He's moving out of the vicinity, moving out of the location, because now they know, now they have the potential that there might be players on top of the hill, and they don't want that any aggression on them. But 7th Element securing their first initiation. Se7en Esports also in the El Pozo area receiving some damage, because one of the players, one of the potential player is down on his knees. Same for the Team Tough, as one of the player for the Team Tough is also down, but SRX3X, they are taking the initiative against the Team Tough. Thor is on his knees. He's going to be completed and secured by the hand of SRX3X. With the car elimination, Nice gets that kill. SRX3X with potential 4 players in the El Pozo region. They are going to secure their positions. In fact, right now, 7th Element needs to move out of this circle as soon as possible, because the first circle has closed up, and now 7th Element being not in the circle on the other side has gone a hard northwestern side shift, and even the Ruins area, a little bit of a slight area of the Ruins is in the circle. La Cobreria completely in the circle. Team Se7en Esports potentially somewhat in the circle, but Team Tough 52 Esports, and now they're going to gatekeep the 7 Esports. They're going to gatekeep each other. Team Hashtag versus the Team Oxy versus the Team 7th Element. The first one to secure the mid position is going to be the one that will be faced up with some initialization shots, with some potential dangerous shots. But 52 closing on the Team Tough moving out of that vicinity, trying to find out a position, find out some compounds for themselves. Team Hashtag on the northern ridge, on the northern side of complete mountain top, they will be faced off against the Team Oxy, because the position that the both teams are in, it is of the ridges fight. It is of the mountain fights right now that we will witness. With the Team Tough, after losing one of their players, they're in the close line of the Team 52 Esports, but with the monster truck that Tarzan has, he's not going to have a hard time climbing up the mountain. He's not going to have a hard time climbing up these small mountain areas, but there we go. The tilts are being given out to his teammates. Hacker on the other side is coming from the back angle. He's slowly and steadily contesting upon the players, but Tough 52 Esports, when will it happen is a bigger question, because Hacker has spotted out the players, and now he's waiting for Edgar to stop, and that is the moment, that might be the moment that he uses that K9 on the headshot.
Yeah, probably that's not going to happen, because it doesn't look like Team Tough Edgar is going to stick to a position for this long that you can precisely put your crosshair on the headshot. But Hacker still waiting for that golden moment when it actually do the magic, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Hacker not stopping, Edgar not stopping anytime soon, but looks like Hacker gotta be careful. But Oxy NAS, what's happening? Has some damage, and let's take down Khan. There'll be some more coming their way, because Saf is already on that compound. You just have to be careful. Cannot give out his position, but if Saf takes down a pop, as I was about to say, he did. And now Oxy have total control. The rest of the Oxy have to be closing in. It's a 2 versus 4 now. Saf still holding on to his position, not changing anytime soon. But utility being thrown. It's a waste of utility, but Mithe is trying to take down Oxy Saf right up top on the concrete building, but Saf positioning himself back and forth.
2 versus 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 2 versus
Not making any mistake. It's a 2v2. Saf changing his position. Has a flash grenade in his hands. Really pushed Team AS to one side of the compounds.
Oh, there we go.
Hasni with the nade takes down one. Hunter is there. Hasni will confirm the elimination. Where's the rest of the Oxy?
Nice.
Saf gets eliminated in the process, but Hunter, he is still holding on to his position. Mithe and Hasni going in as a whole unit. This duo really trying to survive, but Icebreak with the nade, he threw it away. This is another wasted utility, but Hunter with the nade still holding on. Another flash goes in. But that off angle, Hasni and Mithe, they can be pinned across these compounds, inside those corner compounds. But Endless, he's repositioning himself right now. He's on top. Can actually spot one of the players from AS. Hasni is there. In the kill feed, freestyle going against Team Egg on Excitism, gets knocked out. But here we go. It's a 1v1. Mithe takes down one. Hasni's low on HP. Mithe is there, but it's Oxy gets another player confirmed. This will buy some time for Hasni to heal himself. It's a 2 versus 2 now. This could be a possible end to either of these teams. Let's see if Oxy Icebreak can do some magic. Can do some miracles. But Blue Zone is really going to pressure both of these teams out.
Yes, the position that they have, the potential that they showed against a complete squad is invincible. I'd say it's commendable at that time because the 2 knocks that they done, they completed it, they secured it right at that instant. And now Oxy might be facing some difficulties, might be facing some pressure because the 2 potential players that were a moment ago alive, they're now on the spectator seat. Hunter in a position near the concrete compound, near the Mithe area. He's taking the initiative once again.
Hunter has no
idea. As soon as he's gonna reveal out his position, Mithe might aggress upon the player, but Hunter has not given out his position. Both of the players are moving out of this vicinity. This grenade might mark out the knockout, but no, it's not gonna happen. On the other side, into the kill feed, Team Aegon takes down Team Freestyle on the hashtag number 16. They go. Now the first team to get eliminated is going to be Freestyle, but the third stage is closing in 10 seconds. Hasni finally going for that aggressive stance against the Team Oxy. One of the Team Oxy player have moved out of the position. Icebreak with the DBS. He's going to be the only guy that is taking the fight. But no, Mithe is going to take him down. And now it's all up to Hunter. Hunter, you have to leave this position out. You have to get out of here and stay in a safer side. And that's what Hunter is going to do. He's going to get into his buggy. He's going to chase down the circle. And the circle is where he's going to hold his position down for the rest of the match. But Team Tough against Team Magnus. It's happening because Team Magnus, Drawlin is on his knees, and Tough, with even the 3-man squad that they had, they are taking the fights. They're not backing off from any fights that are being thrown on them.
Yeah, and once again, trying his best. Edgar trying to get some of these bullets into Malik, but no success so far. Team Tough holding on, plays on, taking down Amy Hasni, Team AS, last man standing, and will, in my opinion, bleed out to the circle. They have nothing much left for them. And it will be... oh my goodness, not a good end to the players of AS. Look at their HPs, look at their HP. They're trying their bandages, everything that is possible, but Mithe is the last one standing. How far he can go, that's a big question. Right now, Magnus Esports, they successfully resetted Drawlin, but in the meanwhile, hashtag confirms Hunter. Oxy leaving first, and AS still surviving. What a turn of event we just witnessed, guys. Se7en Esports, they have kept AMZ, XH2E outside the circle. Some revive happening. There you go. Last one standing. Confirmation. Team 3X have these 3 eliminations to their name. Nice, still knocked out. Where is he? He is close to the circle. No problem. Can be revived. Still 1.5 minute available. But anyhow, Team Star, they're gatekeeping Se7en Esports. They're gatekeeping 3X. Se7en Esports can actually go into a fight against 3X because they are pretty close to each other. When the kill feed, already Shahid takes down Joki from long ranges with a Mini 4 team. Knockout on HR. The assaulter of HR is down. 7E also picking players on a hashtag now, but 52 Esports, they are welcoming Magnus Esports with some grenades. No success so far, but hashtag in the kill feed gets eliminated. It's a quick exit on 13th spot, but Magnus Esports, they gotta face this wrath coming from 52 Esports. 4 versus 3 it is. Finisher on the off angle, but Trollman.
Oh, there we go.
With the utility, takes down one. Hacker also getting some damage. Finisher is there on the angle, but as they were about to cross, Valud takes the down one. Silvan is still knocked out, but Hassan takes down Finisher as the last one standing. Malik, he is in the panic room, and a utility goes in. No success. The guy jumped out of the compound, but Molotov on the doorway. But 52 Esports have to be careful. They gotta pick up their player. But Malik going for the fight. Malik low HP. Malik taken one down. But Valud Malo will do the job. 52 Esports clearing out Magnus Esports and successfully defending their location. 5 kills to their name. But in the kill feed, Mithe gets confirmed. 7th element, confirming that elimination to their name. Star, as I was saying, gatekeeping. Team SRX 3X, Miracle, being the victim of the sprays coming from the AKM of Osama. Right away confirmation. Shamin also gets confirmed. Skull is still knocked out. Where is Skull? Skull is slightly isolated from his team. But 7 Esports right now pinning him down. Not allowing Fury to give out any help to the Skull. But Rahman, he is spotted out. Spray goes in. Rahman gets knocked out. Rahman, while he was trying to bust that vehicle to provide himself some cover, but in return knocks himself. Still some back and forth happening between Team Star and 7th Esports. Rahman is knocked out. Will possibly get confirmed, but Skull also bleeds out in the process. Team Star still gatekeeping. They have 2 teams that they were taking care of. But 7 Esports, they're pushing on Team Star. Osama is low on HP. There you go. Some cover fight needed. Osama low on HP. There you go. He gets knocked out. Evil Boy taking down Osama. But the cross really happened. Team Star need some quick backup. Osama needed some quick backup, but no backup arrived on time. And now 7 Esports have resetted Rahman as well. But once again, Fury takes down Sad Black from underneath the compound. But the Joker is also now knocked out. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Fury got to reposition himself. Evil Boy will cross. He will definitely cross, and he will easily go for the revive. No problem. But Team RD right now going against HR. Next takes down Buzzet. A long range fight is happening once again. Team HR lost one of their players. Mr. Black and Rahman, both of them are knocked out. In the open, Sad Black knocks out once again. Fury, what is he even doing? What is this guy even doing? Joker gets revived, but Daniel will confirm Sad Black. 4 eliminations to the name of Team Star. 2 months standing. This team is playing out of their mind right now, Torix.
Star. The knockouts, the finishes that they have done, and the Fury's performance with even the AKM 4 times. It's commendable. The guy has not only single-handedly stopped out the team of 7 Esports, but also took down 2 of their players. But right now, 7 Esports, down to the last 2 players, Evil Boy and Joker. They are the potential threat against the Team Star, as well as they also have to make their wins out of that circle. Fury is still waiting out with the red dot, with the 4 times and the 8 times Vinny 14. The 7 Esports, they have to be really careful, because the players that did try to move out of that vicinity, they were completely taken over by the hand of a single player. That was Star. Fury circle closing in 25 seconds. This one might be a potential threat to the teams, because it's a complete open. The players, the teams that have the complete upper advantage, the mountain top that is behind the Team Star, they might have the potential winner chicken dinner for themselves. But in 10 seconds, we are going to see the next circle stage being formed up. Hacker once again with the K9. He's coming close by to the Team Star this time around, but will Fury spot him out? Hacker, you need to change your guns. You need to change to an AR right at this instance if you want to take the fight against the Team Star. But Joker, he has to take his car. He has to get out of this position as soon as possible, because the stage is not in the favor of this team. 52 Esports, they're outside the circle as well. Hacker with an M4 hand in hand. Fury, smoke's cover might be deployed by this guy, but Star, still the position that they have the covers from the left and right, but the front and back angles are what's the most important for them right now. But Hacker taking down Fury. There goes the cover fire.
Nice
Daniel giving out a beautiful cover.
Nice
52.
One.
Hacker is down on his knees. Hassan has to go, but Se7en Esports, right after seeing them shots, they tried to make their way inside of that circle. But 52 Hassan, he is going to be that potential threat right now. That is standing between the Star and Se7en Esports elimination. But Joker was the one that got taken down. Evil Boy did not stop for the revival. Star Fury, on the other hand, has been revved. Se7en Tokusaurus taking down some eliminations. Salman has been confirmed. Se7en Esports, so far with the 5 eliminations, all the 4 players are still alive. 9 total teams, as in 27 total players. Team Tough, Team 7th Element, face-to-face, but 7th Element has the upper advantage of the circle. They can wait it out until the teams move inside of that circle. But HR, RD in the back line, so we can see them potentially going clothesline to each other. But Pinkman holds the most threat against the Team Star right now, because from the backside, if he has an angle, he can take down at least both of the players down. But there we go, another potential knockdown. Team RD facing some casualties as one of their players gets taken down. HR next, using that buggy, trying to close out the gap, distance between the two teams. Now he's going to use the utils. Now he's going to use the throwable. And this might just be it, because it has done a splash damage on not just one, but 2 of the players. A Molotov came in for their rescue, and the players are on fire. They're literally on fire. Next, with the DBS, he's going to take the initiative shot against the Pinkman. He takes him down.
Nice one.
Same, there's a potential grenade in the close vicinity of the player, but M16A4, 4-time scope. It's on a single tap fire. The player cannot do anything, but right now, taking the DBS on the player face. And next, will you do it? Will you do it? Yes, you will. You do a lot of damage on the players, but the potential players are giving out the revive against all odds. But 52 and 7th Element, look at that. It's happening as well as 7th Element loses one of their players. Evil Boy taking the fight against a Fury and taking the revenge on the Team Star as well.
Yeah, Team Star, last man standing. Pinkman being the defender. Smokes are deployed. Star Daniel, last one standing right now, gets confirmed. But next it is with the DPS once again. He's trying to wrap it around. He's trying to wrap around the players. But Team RD, they're really going to have a problem, because the kind of angle Next is trying to make on the players of RD, it will be something interesting. But Next once again takes one down. Possibly will take down Shahid, low on HP. 1 Molotov, 1 nade can actually make the difference. But Team HR getting damaged from far away as well. XGeneration have some angles on them. It'll be a hard survival for them at this very moment. But RD, they are keeping their cool and composure. But RD, they're pushing forward. They have realized Next is low on HP. Next goes in.
Beautiful.
RD pushes forward. Is down to Joki. So 1v3. Joki low on HP. Goes against Buzzin. Will take some damage, but will get confirmed as well. Shahid confirming the final kill on HR. No eliminations. Got eliminated on A spot. Only 1 point to their name. But HR, meanwhile, gets eliminated. RD still surviving. 3-man standing. What a revive coming from the side of Pinkman, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're holding on to their position really strong right now. But XG, they're going against the players of Aegon. But 1 nade from IQ will take down Psycho. Psycho is knocked out. A following utility will also come. Falak is also helping out IQ. But IQ pushes forward, realizing this is their time where they can actually go for the fight. IQ not realizing. Alpha Boy is on that off angle. Falak from the backlines gives some cover. And Alpha Boy not realizing. But Thug is there. Thug will possibly survive. Surprise! But Falak! What is this guy even made of? XGeneration down to last man standing. Aegon X8, IQ low on HP. Falak with that off angle can actually give that backstab, and it's over. 2 versus 4. XGeneration once again. Falak and IQ wiping things off for XGeneration. And Tough gets eliminated on the 5th spot as well. RD also getting knocked down. Another player from 52 Esports taking down Buzzit. Pinkman is the last one standing. Hacker on that off angle can make things difficult, but Pinkman is going for the fight. Utility can follow up, but Pinkman gotta revive his player. It's a safe place to be in. But this angle from Aegon XI8 is really tricky. IQ can actually jump into the picture at any time soon. But right now, 52 Esports, they are pretty sped out RD surviving. Another revive, another good revive coming from the side of RD Pinkman. Gotta retreat, gotta step back a little so he can actually assess that aggression coming from the side of 52 Esports. 52 Esports, they are pushing forward. Some space coming in. Balud, the low on HP. Pinkman taking that cover. Buzzard have to be careful. Hacker have that off angle, but Buzzard once again gets knocked out. Is a third party. Pinkman, while he was trying to run away, but will be leaving for lobby. Red Death on 4th spot. Good match from them. 9 total points, but 52 Esports take on XI8, 7th element. 3 of these teams surviving. 52 Esports with 10 eliminations to their name. Now slowly and steadily trying to capture more land for themselves so they can have a better hold on this coming circle, Torx.
So far, I think every team has the potential of taking the fight against each other, but right now with the 52 hacker spray, Aegon, XI8, Pollux gets taken down. IQ being the last potential hope for the team. 7th element is also looking at the same direction where the team Aegon is going to be, but this can be a potential elimination from the both side of 52 and the team 7th element against Aegon. But no, 52, they are spraying right where they see the players. C24OP being on the receiving edge. He gets completed by 52. Hassan, IQ freeing from the team Aegon side, the last guy standing in the match. This might be a potential of 1 versus 2 versus 3 in the favor of 52 so far, because they have a complete 3-man advantage against Team Aegon XI8 and Team 7th Element. IQ taking the cars, he's moving out of that vicinity, but the car is on fire. The car is giving out smokes, and there we go. The car bursts down. IQ in the safe right now, but with the prone down position, he's not going to be able to knock out anyone, and there we have it with the fire. Valute takes him down. Now 13 elimination to the hand of Team 52 Esports. They're going to be aggressing towards the Team 7th element. It's a 2 versus 3. 52 has the chance, but no, Divine taking down one of the players. That nice is a hacker, changing the fight to an equilibrium. 2v2. Both of the teams now have the equal opportunity. Both of the teams have the equal chance, but the circle is what's going to make the difference, because this is a stage 9. No one's going to have the circle for themselves. Valud on top of the mountain. He's trying to take the same position as 7th element Tokusaurus, and just look at that. They're potentially in the same region. They're potentially face-to-face against each other, but the DBS is what's going to make the difference. Whose DBS will hit first is the bigger question, but Divine, he is on top of that mountain. He has the best angle. He not only can hold out that position until the circle starts and Team 52 is forced to retreat out of that position, but also use the utils against Team 52 Esports. But Tokusaurus against Valud, Hassan against Divine. Tokusaurus aggressing forward, going prone. This can be a potential threat because Valud can take you down with that DBS in the confirmation. But at the same time, Divine slowly and steadily reaching Hassan's position. Valud not giving out his I'd say position, because he is waiting out. He is waiting out, and there we have it. Tokusaurus gets taken down. 7th element on the receiving edge, and now the fight changes back to a 2v1. 7th element Divine. You're on top of the mountain. This guy is on top of the mountain, but no, he cannot spot out the players as Valud's location gets revealed. Divine goes back to a step down on the vicinity, taking the fight against Valud. He takes him down. This is a potential 1v1 once again. 10 elimination to the 7th element, 14 elimination to the Team 52 Esports, who's going to have the 15th elimination and winner chicken dinner, or the 11th elimination winner chicken dinner. We have to see, because the circle has started as in 1 minute. The circle is going to close on Divine. Both the players, Divine and Hassan, have the potential chance, but Hassan, the position that this guy has, it is a threat, because as soon as he's going to get out of that position, Divine has a complete angle on the boy. He's going to use the peak, he's going to use the fire, but no, Hassan goes down. This is a good move. The jumping down of that vicinity, going into a lower ridge from the top ridge, is always a good choice against the, I'd say, the steepy, slopey areas.
Yeah, Blue Zone really going to press Se7en Esports, 7th element Divine off the edge, and definitely this will be a decider. Once again, Divine playing very safe, very nice, very nicely managed, I must say, but UMP suppressed between both of these players. Oh my goodness, this will be a finish. This will be a finish. Switching happening, but 52 Esports Hassan confirming the final kill. 7th element couldn't get the chicken dinner, and the deserving team gets the chicken dinner. 52 Esports it is, guys, once again.
52, 15 eliminations. They have done it. A 15 elimination winner chicken dinner. A total of 25 points to their name. 2,769 damage. Now, they're on the hashtag number 15 in the overall ranking. But guys, this is after the 25 points. That means they still have to secure a lot more points. But right now, we will have to go on a short break.
Welcome back once again, guys, after this short break, and you are watching PMPL Pakistan English live stream, I must say, PUBG MOBILE Pakistan official. And once again, guys, thank you so much for all the support, and we really appreciate it from your side. But once again, talking about the previous match, let's have a quick look at the MVP, which is on our screen in a very short moment from now on. But at this very moment, what I feel like Torix is, what an outstanding 1v1 fight at the end, because we were least expecting this kind of change happening between both of these teams, because 52 Esports really had the clear-cut man advantage. They made it a 2v1, but still, Divine with that very calculated clinical gameplay, the way he was hopping from one to another cliffside, it was really, I would say, something to really admire, I must say. But at the same time, MVP starts is Hassan, the final, finisher for Team 52 Esports. 7 eliminations, 212 healing done, 953 damage, and 4 knockouts, 3 assists, and 29 minutes of survival, and really grabbing that chicken dinners out of the hands of Team 7th Element. Great work from the side of Hassan, a well-deserving MVP, Torix.
A well-deserving MVP, nonetheless, and with the 7 eliminations that the player had in his, I'd say, potential clutches, he has almost done a 50% contribution against the whole team. 15 total points for the team, but right now, the top players are here. Hassan with 7 eliminations, Falak with 6, Chotu with 2, and Walud with 6. 3 players from the Team 52 Esports are on the top player leaderboard, but right at the end, we are also seeing Divine with 2 eliminations and 716 damage to the player name. But 52, after that winner chicken dinner, they're on the hashtag number 15 as in 25 points secured by the team, and it is a good jump. I'd say it is a good start for the Team 52 Esports, but they have to keep it consistent. They have to make sure that they keep the complete fights, complete scenarios to a consistency where they're going to secure at least 10, 12 points in each matches. But right now in the match ranking, 25 points for the 52 Esports. 7th Element right behind them with 16 points, 14 for Aegon, XI8, Red Death with 9, 6 for Se7en Esports, Team Star once again getting 5 eliminations points out of the 5 eliminations that they have done. Not a single point in the position, but SRX3X with 4, AS with 3, and so on. As on the hashtag number 8, we're gonna see 3. That means from now 9 onward, we might see like potential 2 or 1s.
Yeah, this is gonna be the story, because there's nothing much left for the teams down below. XGeneration with 3 points, Team Top with 3, hashtag with 2, Team Oxygen with 2, AMZX2H2E with 1, HellRaisers with 1, and Magnus and Freestyle with none. 0 points to both of them. And what a match, I must say, especially the way 52 Esports, they cruised their way throughout this match, that fight against Se7en Esports.
Oh, yeah.
Actually rescuing one of their players from Team Star, then finishing off Team Star, going against Team RD. So all of these fights really actually gave them that much needed momentum that they needed, and those much needed elimination points, so they can actually finish off pretty nice and clean at the end. But outstanding match once again. We'll have a quick look at the overall ranking, where Aegon X8 right now on first spot with 278, 20 points lead now for Aegon X8. That's interesting. But Regicide on the other side, slowly and steadily closing in. They still have a long route to go ahead of them. 27 points lead for 7th Element now. Gotta be, not 27, I would say 32 points lead for Regicide to cover against 7th Element. So really 7th Element and Aegon X8 putting themselves away from the rest of the competition. But on the second page, Red Death go to recovery. Now they're on the 11th spot. 139 total points. And looks like they are cruising their way to the first page as well, slowly and steadily. HellRaisers with 131. Team QWERTY with 127. 52 Esports with 122. 7 Esports, good recovery, I must say. 113 points to their name as well. 1 chicken dinner. So on the second page, we're seeing some good numbers of chicken dinners, because Red Death with 2. Then we have HellRaisers with 2. So, you know, what else do you expect? But even though with those chicken dinners to their name, still, you know, they gotta work a lot to move on to the first page. Still, nothing have, you know, gotta, you know, I would say nothing late for most of these teams, because at the end of this day, there will be only 3 more days to go. Only 12 more matches to go to actually make it to the finals. That's the big deal. But right now, things are looking nice and crispy, and I'm actually more of excited now for this Erangel, the one coming, and Group B will be on the benches, Torx.
Truly, yes, and with now Erangel being on the setting map, this can be a good match for majority of the teams, because it's Erangel. Every single team, once again, I have to say it, has a potential to win out, dish out some good and juicy points for themselves, because it's Erangel. This is the match, this is the map that every single team is most familiar with. Not the Miramar, not the Sanhok, but Erangel. This is where the teams jump right at the very start. This is the only match that you know like the back of your hands, and the teams have to know what they are going to use their position at. But yes, as you already said, the Group B is going to be out, and Group A, C, D, and E are going to be the ones that will take the fights. Now, with this Erangel, I think it can be a momentum setter for today, SN, because the first 3 matches, in fact, have been concluded. The teams that have generated their momentums, this might be the potential time. This might be the potential movement where the teams, I'd say, take the initiative back from them, or even give it out to them, because as Erangel is the resetting map, every team gets an equal opportunity, because we started with the Miramar. Some teams had the upper advantage, some teams did not. In the Sanhok match, it was the other teams that were not good with the, I'd say, a safer side play game style, and that's why we saw the complete aggression. Even the waters, even in the Sanhok waters, we saw that teams surviving completely till the very end. But now it's the Erangel, where your long range, your close range, your strategies, everything is determined, and your rotations are the key factors to your fight. This will be the potential match where the teams might take the lead back, or might give out the lead once again to the other teams. But I'm gonna ask you, SN, what do you think? Will we see an aggressive fight, or will we see the same safe side fights?
I gotta see the start of this coming Erangel will be slightly slow, as we mostly tend to see, but there will be some, you know, back and forth happening early on. Some of the players will get eliminated during the rotation, but in my opinion, I feel like this match will go to Aegon X8, because they've been striving hard throughout this day for a chicken dinner, but this is their last match of the day, as they're the Group A, and the final match they're not going to play. So in my opinion, it's Aegon X8 now.
Okay, and as you said, Aegon X, I'm gonna go with the team R3G. I'm gonna go with the contenders because 7th Element, I believe, is not playing this match. So R3G for me, and
Yep.
let's see the players getting ready for their potential match, the Erangel one. And as we will jump into our match, the playing line is gonna determine, I'd say, the start of the match, whether it will be a safer side or whether it will be an aggressive stance to the teams. But right now, we're seeing the teams getting ready. They're making sure that everything is good from their side. No potential disadvantage that they might have against the other teams. But right now, Se7en, once again, you chose Aegon, I chose R3G, and just imagine, just for the sake of imagination, imagine both of them gets eliminated at the early stages.
Oh my goodness, yep. That's an interesting question, I must say. But match number 9 for this week, we are jumping into the only Erangel of the day, where you see some of these teams trying to wrestle their ways through the match. Wrestle their ways up on the overall leaderboard, because we are seeing Aegon Excite, and they have a decent amount of lead. But 7th Element, if they get a chicken dinner in the final match, it would be a close fight for Aegon and 7th Element for these weekly overall rankings, league stage overall rankings, and will really put 7th Element in a position where they can have better, weekly bonus points as well. But right now, Aegon Excite is doing that recovery, hashtag, going to Nova Ripnoy this time around, where they won't be greeted by HR because HR is not playing in this match. Group B is on the benches. So hashtag have a safe bet on Nova Ripnoy. But let's see which side we're going to see our first play area pop in, because that's really going to decide the fate of many teams. It could be an unorthodox circle coming on the Sanhok military island, or it could be something going up north, a northeastern circle. But as I was about to say, the other way around, there you go, we saw a northern circle, but this time around it's more of converging on Rozhok, shooting range and Se7en. So an interesting one. Star is in the play as well. Star not going for the fight this time around. Where have they dropped? I have no idea.
Farm.
Still trying to find. Yeah, they are on farm. Yes, there you go. So no early fight happening between Se7en Esports and Star. Good choice from Star. Star can actually make their way into the circle through the Water City town. There's that bridge available for a quicker rotation. But Magnus Esports, Drawlin, might be facing off against one of the players from Team Star. This could be Star Osama, and not the right contender to go against early on. But it is what it is. RD on the other side, they are not going in Yasnaya because they've been contested by 141 in Yasnaya Polyana, but this time around they are going slightly more toward the north, as they might cross their ways with the SRX3X, which chose this time a wise choice to go to Stalber and Kamishki. So SRX3X, the potential is there to get a good match for themselves as well, Torix.
But SRX3X, just look at the split angle that they have secured. Stalber, one player, Zen near the Se7en, one completely in the Kamishki, and one on the outskirts compounds of the Kamishki area. So not as much of a play area that they have. It's also a potential danger, because a single player knockout means a completion on the player. They're not going to survive it out. They're going to bleed out, or they're going to be finished up at that point. But potential aggressions at the Yasnaya Polyana, where the team RD and 141 Bablu is clothesline into the vicinity. But Se7en Esports, they're at the Se7en. Star did not go Se7en this time and made their way to the farm. R3G in the Milta City, hashtag in the Nova Ripnoy. So not much of an early fight aggressions happening in this a completely normal circle, where Magnus is in the Pochinki, they have the circle, Oxy in the school compartment, they have the circle for themselves. So the second or third stage, as you already mentioned, the early stages of the circle, we're not going to see the fights, and that's exactly what's going to happen. But R3D, look at that, taking an early route inside of that circle, potentially going right between the XGeneration and this can be some potential eliminations on them if XGeneration have their guns out at that time. But Team QWERTY, they're also in the path of the team R3G at that time. But Hunter, no fire. Thug, no fire whatsoever. No heat markers have been done. And in the prison, XGeneration is Alpha Boy with the DBS and the M416 potential good guns in the player's hand. Just look at that. That grab, that precision that the player has on his control. We're seeing it firsthand. Hunter, on the other hand, and alongside of that, Psycho, both of the players has a car. They're in the car. They're rotating as well. But Alpha Boy, as soon as he heard that they need to move out, he gets into his Dacia. And now XGeneration is also doing the same thing that the R3G is doing. But 16 players. Se7en, 16 teams are surviving. 64 players are there. We're not seeing the early contestation. And talking about the last match, the Miramar, it was, compared to this one, it was kind of a early fighting starting. But not this one, where we see the dry phase being on the aggression side, the non-dry phase being on the non-aggression. I did not get this at this time.
I can totally understand your pain, brother. I can totally understand what you're going through right now. I must say this is a kind of a similar feeling that I have, early on. If you're seeing the players move in, in peace while playing a PMPL, it really bothers me down to my core.
Chaos.
Yeah, well, we definitely want chaos. We want those barrels being heated with some exchange of fires. Some players dropping down, some bodies dropping down. Want to see things getting messy a little more. Nothing's happening right now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that shenanigans. I really like that. Requesting your teammates, hey, can you put your car skin on mine? I actually want to
Can I borrow
enjoy
the car?
that speed on low cost,
What color is that Bugatti?
Yeah, what color is your Bugatti? I was like, yeah, it is multicolor. It's the rainbow flag. I want to go into that discussion. But anyhow, yeah, so gotta be careful. You never know. But anyhow, Blue Zone first making some contact with SLXDG. Destroyer going for a vehicle search operation. Well, let's see if he can find something for himself. Early on, SLXDG are pretty far from the circle. They are the one, I guess, that gotta make the longest distance travel. Yep. Right now, hashtag also leaving the vicinity of Sanhok Military Island. No more inhabitants of Military Island left. Hashtag choosing Milta Bridge to actually start their rotation. Good choice, I must say. Start slowly and steadily going uphill. We'll check out Potato Hill for quite some time, and we'll see which way they can actually go, because look at this centralized concentration of these teams. The way they have packed themselves pretty close to each other is really giving me the vibes that within the next few moments we're going to see some fights breaking down between most of these teams. We might see Torix 1-for-1 going against Magnus Esports, because both of these teams are pretty close by.
Truly, they are close into the vicinity, and they have the potential to take the fights, but it all depends, Se7en. It's going to depend on the first circle, I think, because the first circle is going to be the decider. If the teams are going to stay there, not giving out the fire, or they want to take that aggression. But Aegon and the Team Star, look at that during the rotation. They're potentially in the close line near the Potato Hill, and Team Hashtag is also making their way to the same position. This can be a potential three-way fight, but FS, Team SLX on the hard southern angle. They're outside the circle, but the circle is going to go a southern side. Rozhok, the complete water city, the ruins, even the school apartments, it's in the circle right now. 1-for-1 Bablu, Team Magnus did not had to move out of this position, but it worked for the Team 1-for-1 Bablu for right now, because now they have somewhat a Rozhok area for themselves. But Oxy, they are in the close line. They might take the fights against the Team Hashtag, but in the kill feed, we can see 52, and the fight once again happening against the 1-4-1 side.
Magnus
But
Esports.
Oxy, there was Magnus, in fact. Magnus taking the fight, 52. Look at that. Waloed confirming out that elimination. But no! Drawlin with
right
that
away,
cover.
gets knocked out.
It's a cover. It's a cover. Oxy taking the schools for themselves. But where's the chaos happening? That's the bigger question. It is somewhere in the Water City side, but right now we are seeing the team Oxy. But as we move to the Water City compartment area, so we are seeing the bridge side being contested. 52 Hassan having the grenade in his hand. Both of the teams are throwing the grenades. The potential grenades did not hit, but 52 Hassan, can your grenade hit? The answer is a slight of a moment, yes, because the damage has been done. Trollin is super low on that HP. The grenade confirmation from finisher side. 52 Esports moving into the back area, but Magnus, look at that. 52 Hassan taking 2 players down. He gets the confirmation on the players, and now Magnus is on the struggling side because finisher is the last guy standing.
What just happened? Hassan with that golden grenade, making things worse. And for Team Magnus Esports, finisher may be the one actually about to get finished. The way he's moving in, Team Tough, Team Se7en Esports, all of them heard those gunfires. They heard that cracking noise which came from Magnus's fall. So Magnus Esports, no more magma left in them. Awesome with the nade, really rattled the whole Magnus Esports, really pushed them back, and finisher is right now trying to find something where he can cover, take some cover for some time. But Tough and Se7en Esports, they definitely heard those exchange of fire between both of these teams. But 52 Esports, the way they are playing, I must say, they are becoming a massive threat to the lobby, especially these players like Hassan and Waloed, actually making a huge difference. Waloed gets revived. Se7en Esports have the 52 Esports have the dice compounds for themselves. Down south, Aegon XI is slowly and steadily moving in, and now they are trying to seize the shorelines right next to the Rozhok. Gotta be careful. Taking some shots on the players of 52 Esports. But 52 Esports, now they gotta move. Team Tough, they need to rotate as well. Team RD might gatekeep all of these teams trying to breach in from the northern side, especially Team QWERTY and Team Tough right now. But Team Star, they have a good position for themselves, choosing the Rozhok Bridge and Eastern Rozhok Bridge, and will be going straight into XGeneration, where the player from Star is pretty close by. SRX3X going against R3G. One nade from Zen will take down Miracle and Shamir. And Zen as well. It's down to last man standing. R3G have no realization. Last one standing. It's a confirmation. What just happened, Zen? What you did, lad? What you did, brother? Oh my god, another misclick, another casualty, another casualty happening with R3G with 2 eliminations to their name. Now gotta face Team Star, 4 versus 4 between both of these teams. Third party happening, 1-4-1, Bublu from quite a far distance.
Ace.
Giving some damage to the players of R3G, not letting them peek from that ridge. But right now, Team Star, they have repositioned themselves in a very nice way, in a pretty way, I must say. Osama on that off angle can really give some hard time to the players up top. But Fury gotta save his vehicle. It's a nice shiny car. Don't want to ruin it, but you gotta back off. Team Star, Skull on that off angle, really pinning down the players of R3G. Naki behind that vehicle is trying to get some cover, but there is a call from Team Star that we gotta retreat. It's not the right moment to actually show some aggression, and now R3G will safely get back to their compounds as well. It was about to break in between both of these teams, but Zen, oh my god. Not the right one in the chaotic situation, but anyhow, it happens, you know. It can happen to even the good ones among us, so yeah. 3x is out.
It's still in the back of my mind that what the players are going to say to the single guys, and what the situation of Zen might be at that time when he needed the 3 players. But so far, SRX3X on the hashtag number 16, no elimination done. That was a potential grenade that could have been an annihilation for the R3G, but no, it was the annihilation of the team SRX3X. The fights are still happening. In fact, Se7en Esports against the team. It's happening. 52 on the other side. Look at that. They're also has lost one of their players. QWERTY outside the circle. Team Tough outside the circle. They're taking the initiatives. They're taking the fights. Thor receiving some damage, but at the same time taking some initializations. And the first confirmation for the Team Tough is through Thor. But 3-man surviving. Tarzan is out. Se7en Esports, they are once again taking the fight. The potential fight that started a while ago, it's still happening. FS and Nomi is clothesline to the Sad Black. Once again, Sad Black's grenade can be a potential threat, but the grenades are coming from Nomi. He's gonna hit Sad Black first and foremost, knocking him out. A Joker from the backline coming for the rescue, but look at that. As soon as he takes it down, he also gets taken down. Wussy comes in for the rescue, but no, Evil Boy taking him down as well, and that is the end for the Team Freestyle. FS being eliminated on the hashtag number 14. No elimination to their name, but oh my god. Se7en Esports, they survived a beautiful. The car eliminations on them, the car knockouts on them. It was a potential.
Nice
it could have been a deadly for them at that time, but no, they survived. Now we're down to the 13 team, then 49 players, but Tough, R3G. They're still in the clothesline, but no potential fights happening.
And this is a risky place to be in because it's open from every side. You cannot risk your way in the open, but look at Oxy. They are going for the fight. They are totally pressing into the players of Team XGeneration. Back and forth knock 2 of the players down on each side. XGeneration down to 2-man standing, 2 of the players in the backline. 1 utility can do the job, but SavDTM going pushing forward, trying to make an angle. Hunter is there with the utility, can knock 1 more player, but Psycho is pushing forward. Some more shots being dealt. Hunter confirmation. There you go, SLX. TG on the backlines. But what just happened? SavDTM, he went on the backlines, confirming the eliminations on XGeneration. The last one standing Thug. And now Oxy have that in their bag. Oxy just gotten 2 of the players knocked out, but 4-man standing, confirming the whole XGeneration squad. What is just happening? What is this team of Oxy even doing? Oh my god, I'm loving the way PMPL is reshaping itself. The teams that were struggling in the previous week, and now they're all gone lazy. Guys, you can actually see the excitement in my... Can actually hear, I must say. Using the right word in my voice, but anyhow. Oxygen, you're really giving me a hard time breathing, man. The way that you guys are playing...
They took you off.
It's really making me hard to catch the breath for myself. But Oxygen 4 eliminations, they will revive all of their players. R3G, Star, Team SLX, 3TG, all in the close lines. Star still 4-man standing, 1 kill to their name. But R3G gets knocked out. One of the players from R3G, Noki, gets knocked out. QWERTY Khan in the kill feed takes down Evil Boy, but Khan gets raided out right away. Voltrix is the last one standing. Ramon is there. Can actually gatekeep, wouldn't allow the player to move in. But Se7en Esports, when did that happen? Se7en Esports lost all of their players. Now down to last one standing, Ramon.
Ramon, the only
but Voltrix trying to go for that survival. He knows how important it is to have a comrade right next to him.
He did it.
Because this can actually make his chances better to actually survive Torx.
He did it. He survived. He made sure that his player, Khan, gets back on his feet. Ramon still trying to initiate out the shots and the smokes. The predictive spray that he's giving, no one's going to get hurt because of that, because the player has already reached its way. He has already revved up the player, but into the kill feed. 52 versus Aegon, it's happening. SLX, R3G, Team RD. This is a 3-way deadlock that's happening, but the 3-way deadlock, it's not going to happen until the Team RD goes straight to the Team R3G. Nice, but Star in the backside, they can do it. They can potentially do it. 52 against Team Aegon once again. QWERTY Khan gets eliminated. This time around, completion on the player. 52 Esports so far with 6 elimination. And 3 players to their name. Se7en using the grenades on the player of Aegon because Aegon is in the water. Look at that. IQ.
Nice,
he gets the spray down. Once again, Uzum did some damage on Se7en, but now he's in the water. He is in the water. There is no way Uzum can get out of this position unscattered because there we go. The sprays are being done. The player might just get elimination, but Adil being on the side where he is the sacrificial player for the team. But Se7en is going to throw the grenade. If it's on the corner side, it might hit the player. But no, that was a wrong grenade on the left area. You should have thrown on the right angle. And Uzum finally been spotted. Once again, been shot at. No luck. No luck this time. The second grenade will hit the spot because now the player knows exactly where to hit. And this time around, this is the elimination of IQ. But no, Uzum still survives. He is still the potential guy alive for the team. Aegon is surviving with just the last player, and Uzum is not giving up anytime soon. He's also kicking up a grenade, and this grenade might be the potential. But look at that bunny hopping. Se7en hopping from one place to the other, and both the players are in a safe position.
Well, they're in a safe position, but in the kill feed, Se7en Esports losing their last one.
Oh, there we go.
On will confirm the elimination. Se7en Esports leaving on the 10th spot, but Aegon XIA down to the last man standing. This could be a good news for the players of 7th Element because they can actually skim off that lead of Aegon XIA a little bit more. But in the kill feed, Oxy still not holding on to themselves. They are just going all in, gun blazing. But R3G versus RD it is. Pegasus is the first one getting down. It's confirmed right away, but RD, they're slowly and steadily pushing in. At the same time, 141, they decided they want to push in as well. But RD right now, under the immense amount of fire coming from both sides, R3G and Team 141, both have pinned down the players of Team RD. One utility going from the side of Sirius. This can actually hit the spot, but right now, still no success. But look at this. One utility more going for the side of Bablu. JD going against the player. Low on HP. RD, what a fight. Team Bablu down to last man standing. Sirius it is in the smoke. And RD can actually finish things off. Buzzard still surviving. RD 3-man standing. One of the player is on low HP. Shahir will go back. Pinkman gets knocked out. Sirius is there. Buzzard is there to help the team. But utility from the R3G Noki will confirm the player. Shahid gotta revive himself, but Seni will take him down. What is Buzzard even trying to do? I have no idea, but Shamir is there. R3G can actually press from the back, and Shahid is the last one standing. Will get confirmed by Bubble Sirius, and there you go. R3G will confirm the last one standing. RD is out. 141 is out. Both of these teams leaving side by side. R3G used 7 eliminations and a good side of the map to themselves now. No more threats available for Team RD. Someone in the backline I can see is there, but gotta be careful. This 52 Esports player will confirm Aegon XI8 Uzum, and Aegon is out on 7 spots, 0 eliminations. Will get some placement points to their name, but Valud gotta regroup with his team. It's time where everyone gets together to feast onto the opposition right now. But SLX, TG, 3 of their players surviving. Star anxiously waiting for a mistake from TG. So they can capitalize on only 1 kill to the name of Team Star.
So far, only a single elimination to the Team Star, and I think the way that the Team Star is playing, they're playing for the winner chicken dinner at this point because they're not engaging themselves in any kind of fights. They're making sure that they stay out of any fights that's happening until it's on their faces. But into the kill feed once again, Team R3G taking the fight against the Team Hashtag against the Team Oxy. 2 of the players down, but Hashtag also receiving some damage from the Team 52 Esports. Hashtag going once again with right now a duo inside of that circle. R3G might be the potential contenders that might come from the back, but 52 Se7en, he's throwing the grenades constantly on the Hashtag areas, but no connectivity so far has been done. Now Flanky gets spotted, and there we go with a single spray. He takes him down, leaving everything on Leader's shoulder. But Leader, will he be able to complete the responsibility on his shoulder? That is the bigger question because he's in the complete open. As soon as this circle, as soon as this smoke in fact even ends, he's completely out in the open and in the, vision of the Team 52 Esports. But Flanky is the one that gets eliminated. Leader is still alive. Leader is the last guy standing right now. But Oxy in the back line, they can still have the potential of fighting against the Team 52 Esports. R3G slowly and steadily staying in the corner side of the circle. They are waiting for the stage 7 to be made, and then they're going to make their way inside of that circle too. I'm seeing potentially every team is trying to hold out that corner edges. We're not seeing majority of the teams in the mid because they know it's that deadly. 6 teams and 19 players. That's what they can see. 19 players alive, including them. And that's what making them a little anxious that going into the middle might be the end of the complete team. But Waloed, look at that. Waloed's location. He cannot just easily spot out the player, but he is also in a position where he can eliminate the leader at that time. But Hassan, he has also been spotted. Waloed taking fight against Team Oxy. Waloed shooting on the players. Oxy ice break, not surviving, but using that vehicle, he is gonna move out of that location. But leader, that single position can completely mess up the complete, I think, the 2-man strategy of the Team 52 Esports.
You're gonna mess up bad. Leader will take one with himself right now. Waloed just staying on that slightest edge available for him behind that boulder.
Yeah.
Hashtag leader is waiting with his DP28. Wanna pour those bullets down the cranium of Waloed. Will take him down with a hashtag leader.
Oh, look at that.
Still, it's time to strike. It's time to
strike.
Oh,
look at that.
He will do something, but Waloed will spot him. But at the same time, R3G will take him down. Waloed gets confirmed. 52 Esports down to 2-man standing. It's 12-5 now. Things are getting tough. 52 Esports gotta be careful. They cannot over-aggress right now. Oxy is holding on to a position where Team 52 Esports is pretty much gate-kept. Hunter has no idea from which side he will be struck by.
Oh, look at that.
Bolt. But Seni with the utility going in. Some damage from the side of Star Fury, but Team Star, they are also interested in the remainings of Team SLXTG. Thunder OP gets knocked out. Knight will get confirmed. Destroyer also low on HP, but Thunder is the last one standing. Will step into the open.
There we go.
Get some damage on Waz, but there you go. Confirmation. Osama confirms the kill, but also in the process, Osama gets a lot of damage in return from R3G. Still survives, but it's the fight for chicken dinner. Oxy slowly and steadily creeping in on the backlines of Team Star. Star still have a map control, a better map control as compared to other teams. Rest of the teams are in the open. R3G gotta push forward. There's no way around, but Skull, you gotta be careful, brother. Things are messy out there. Things are dangerous. Team Star cannot afford to lose any of these players if they want to get the chicken dinner. But R3G, they're pushing forward. They are pushing off. Waz is there. Waz will get knocked out, possibly. But right now, R3G not making any mistakes. Osama is isolated. R3G might push on the player of Team Star. There you go. Seni takes down Osama. It's a 3 versus 4 now. Seni with 6 elimination could possibly make it 7 for himself. But Star getting damage once again. Fury is there. This will be a full-fledged push onto the compound. As a vital compound on the edges will give some cover to the players of R3G. But R3G slowly and steadily want to break in with some grenades. Osama is isolated. Will get confirmed, obviously.
Oh, he's still survived.
Be saved. But Naki gotta be careful if he's going for the confirmation. We'll confirm right away. There you go. 12th elimination. Naki getting a lot of damage. Oxy on the back line. Could possibly be the spoiler in this fight of R3G versus Team Star. Skull with some utility. Trying to find something in this open air, this open field that R3G is residing right now. But Circle, R3G have a hold of their own. Possible threats on their back are eliminated. It's everything in front where 52 Esports, Salman, last one standing, still surviving. Another consistent performance coming from the side of Team 52 Esports. R3G, 4-man standing, Torx.
R3G, 4-man standing. Team Star with a 3-man standing. Team Oxy with a 3-man standing as well. The best potential for the winner of a chicken dinner has gone to the Team R3G right now, but Team Star, they're not giving up as well. One player out in the complete open with his buggy. He has been taken down. Fury gets a confirmation from the Team Oxy. Now it's difficult for the Team Star to survive at this point because the circle is closing on. The Team Star is already on the low HP, and there we go with the Noki fire. It's a confirmation on the Team Star. They get eliminated on the hashtag number 4 with just the 2 elimination. 52 Salman. Still surviving, still making sure that if the players do stop in his close vicinity, that's when he's going to use the DBS. Otherwise, he's just going to survive till the very end. But this is a stage 9. This is the potential end of the stages. But the Noki's grenade, hit Hunter. He gets done, and confirmation on him with a singular another grenade. Now Team Oxy is being pushed at. Noki comes in for the fight, but taken him down. Noki's down, Senny's down. Waz and 420 Boy are the only 2 hopes, but it is a fight of 2 versus 1. Salman has been spotted. The players are not going to give out the rev, but with the fights that they're taking, 420 Boy is going to throw the potential grenade. That will mark the territory of their winner chicken dinner. 1 grenade does some damage. 2nd grenade might mark it out, and there we have it. This grenade marks it down, and we can see that they have taken the winner chicken dinner, and with an amazing amount of eliminations as well as, and because judging from the play style that they have shown us in this match, it's more than 15. It's at least more than 15. There we go.
Yeah, surely do. 17 total eliminations, 27 points to their name. Still, they're on the 3rd spot overall. But as 7th Element got eliminated early, as 7th Element who wasn't playing, so it's really gonna put R3G in some place. But gotta go on a short break, guys. We'll be right back.
A new 1.6 by 1.6 kilometer map is coming to PUBG Mobile version 2.7. In this map, there are several energy zones where you can receive random attribute boosts, such as increased speed and health recovery. At the same time, lots of supplies spawn in the area. Be sure to grab them while you can. After finding all the supplies in an area, you should keep moving to find more supplies. The fastest way to move about is through portals. Go through one to teleport to the other side somewhere else on the map. After exploring an area, it's best to teleport somewhere far. However, it's important to note that there's a cooldown after use, so it can't be used too frequently. If you want to travel across mid-distances, be sure to take note of the updrafts on the map. Get close to an updraft to get lifted into the air. After reaching a certain height, you'll descend back to the ground. During your descent, you can freely adjust your direction to head to your destination. This transportation method is very handy for escaping dangerous situations. Another thing you have to watch out for are the volcanoes on the map. The lava erupting from these volcanoes can cause damage within a certain range. Be sure not to step on the lava. Otherwise, you'll keep taking damage and lose health. After arriving at a new area, be sure to search for exclusive crates. Approach them to get exclusive themed supplies. Apart from exclusive crates, timed airdrops are also a great way to get supplies, so make sure to keep an eye out for the countdown timer on the minimap. It indicates when an airdrop is about to appear. After the countdown ends, a crate with amazing supplies will rise from the ground. When this happens, there will surely be many enemies vying for the crate, so make sure to lie in wait beforehand and evacuate quickly after grabbing the supplies. If you get injured when going for the supplies, go to the recovery point indicated on the map. You'll be able to heal there. Just run into it to fully restore your health and armor in an instant, just like with teleporting. The recovery point has a cooldown after using it. It can't be used again until the cooldown ends. If the battle gets too intense and you find your teammates eliminated, you can bring them back within a limited time at the towers located on the map. The towers also have cooldown after being used. Each player can only be brought back by a teammate once. Players that have been brought back will directly respawn near the tower that was used without having to jump back to the battleground. Hurry and join your friends in the fight for victory.
Welcome back, guys, after this short break, and what an outstanding finish by R3G, finishing things off on a high for themselves, and another chicken dinner to their name. I was at some point I thought it was something we can see, even though R3G were surviving in the midst of the circle, but still the way they were playing, the way they were feeling themselves, definitely was looking going their way, until unless they make a mistake like Zen. But anyhow, let's have a quick look at the MVP. It's a senior with 9 eliminations to his name, 255 damage, healing done, 1316 damage, 8 knockouts, 4 assists, and 27 minutes of survival. A well-deserving MVP.
Definitely a well-deserving MVP with 1300 damage to the player name, 9 elimination, That is a big start. That is a big jump to the player, but 255 healing. That means he only has been knocked out twice in that area. Knockouts with a 27-minute survival, but now is the time for the top players. Senior with 9 elimination. I saw in the MVP, but right behind him is going to be Hassan from 52 Esports, 7 elimination. To this boy's name with 1,001 damage. R3G, Khan also securing his position into the top players with 6 elimination, 835 damage. Valud with 4 elimination, 873 damage. But Naki, R3G, once again, 3 players from R3G is on the table with now Naki having 2 elimination to his name. R3G in total securing 27 points for themselves. It is a big jump that they're going to also take. 52 on the other side with 19 points. With 19 total points, 13 straight from the eliminations. The Oxygen, they're also on the 3rd spot, but from the 2nd page, from the Team QWERTY side, we are seeing 2 points. Hashtag also with 2. Team Tough, Magnus, Aegon, X8 with 1 and XGeneration, Freestyle, and SRX 3X with just 0. Aegon, what happened to them this match? They only managed to secure a single point.
Yeah, it's been the story for them, I must say. But let's have a quick move forward where we will be witnessing our match number 2 for this day's arena between Hashtag and Team QWERTY. Both of these teams are ready to face off against Team Regicide in round number 3. But before that, they gotta go through the trial by fire. And that exchange of fire is gonna happen between both of these teams in the midst of that arena, TDM, the Team Death Match. It will be an interesting one. Team QWERTY have Voltrix, Freestyler, but let's see what these guys got. Here we go. 3 seconds and we will be going into our match.
Finally, the last TDM of today against the Team Hashtag and Team QWERTY taking the initiative. Just look at that. Hayad, we saw him jump throwing that grenade right on the face of the players. But right now, from the back line, there's also Flanky taking down Khan. 2-0 in the hand of Team Hashtag right now. And as I'm seeing Team Hashtag, just look at that. Their position, they are playing close to the back lines. They don't want to overextend their position, and with the Grozas in their hand, they can potentially take it out on the Team QWERTY. But look at that. A beautiful cover from Freestyler. Freestyler giving out a beautiful cover, making the fight a 2v1.
Making it 2-1 for QWERTY. The first one to get started, but Hashtag Aqua, he's there. He will get peppered down, but even though he was the one getting connected first, still takes down QWERTY Khan. QWERTY Khan been having a bad luck so far. Wasn't able to get anything to his name yet, but Wolverine is there. Wolverine will confirm. Khan pushing forward. Aeon is there. Takes him down to 10 HP, still surviving, but there you go. Wolverine will drop down in front of Khan. Voltrix will take down Rebel. But Freestyle are also confirming Flanky. It's a 6 sticks on both sides. Things are getting equal now. Equal treatment on both sides. Still. Hashtag. They're playing kind of a passive-aggressive gameplay. They're not over-aggressing. They're not overextending. And then confirming those elimination points with some util. There you go. Another one goes in, and no damage being done. QWERTY Freestyler is still not damaged, but Voltrix going against Aqua, giving some damage on cross. Takes down one. Freestyler there gets eliminated. Flanky taking down Freestyler. Is 7-7 once again, but on the left flank it is Voltrix now. Voltrix again taking another player down from Hashtag. It's 8-7 now. Another confirmation from Flanky. Wolverine is. But Voltrix still holding on to his position. Rebel is pushing forward. There you go. Voltrix takes down one, going in a 1v1 against Rebel, but gets a lot of damage. Khan also gets knocked down to 10 HP, but he's been gate capped. Freestyler confirms Hayan. It's a 9-9 once again. Khan still holding on to his position. Hashtag Rebel gets down. Wolverine confirming Rebel. It's a 10-10 once again. Now it's a close call. I wasn't expecting it, but still, Hashtag good fight back.
Definitely. And
Oh,
Look at
Aqua.
that. There we go. As
Both
soon
exchanging kills.
Exactly. As soon as the player gets an upper edge, the other team makes a comeback right at that instant. So far, right now, it's 11 to 12 in the favor of the team QWERTY, but it's not going to be far as the team hashtag is also going to take that 12 elimination. There we go. There we have it. And I have to say, Hyan is a crucial player for the team because he, out of the 13 elimination, he has single-handedly, I think, secured almost 7 to 8. And I can say the same thing for the freestyler, but at the end of the day, TDM is off the team. TDM is of the team compromisation. A single player, lack of single player, can lead up to the one side complete domination on the teams. And hashtag right now, using every single player to the fullest against the team QWERTY. QWERTY doing the same scenario so far with the freestyler spray. He takes down Flanky, making the fight in somewhat of his team favor. Right now it's 15 to 17, and now it's 18. Look at that. Constant sprays, constant elimination against the team hashtag. But right now, look at that. Hashtag with a single util. Flanky takes 2 down. This can be a potential 3rd player down, but no. Aqua survives with a slither of HP. He gets into the back. So far, it's 17 to 18.
Hashtag for the first time
on
the downside, but it's been exchange happening now. Hashtag confirming 1 on Team QWERTY as well. 18-19 it is now right away. Hashtag Aqua gets confirmed. Voltrix also been taken into consideration. Flanky gets confirmed as well by the Wolverine with the utilities. 90 to 22. QWERTY still on the upper side. 3 points lead for Team QWERTY. Wolverine, he is not making any mistake. I would least expect a mistake from this guy, I must say. But Hyan is there. Aqua low on HP. Flanky on the right flank. Rebel is also low on HP. Hashtag gotta be pushed back. But still Aqua taking some shots. Freestyler really pushing back Team hashtag. Lead goes up to 3 points. Aqua taking down Khan. Flanky holding close by. Wolverine also getting some damage from Rebel. But still, no mistake happening.
Right. 21-24. Hashtag on the receiving edge right now. But look at that. That single grenade on the spot. Freestyler gets taken down. The lead is off 2 points for the team QWERTY so far. But the utils are what's going to make a difference so far. With QWERTY, Voltrix's util, he takes down Aqua. Aqua being taken down. The lead is once again back on the 3 points. Flanky trying his sprays with the Groza to initiate out the frags for his team. So far, it's not working out. 23 to 27, Team QWERTY. Now we can say that they have stabilized themselves. They have made sure that they are going to take that fight. But Se7en, once again, 23 to 27. Who will have the 30th mark first is going to put the pressure on the other team. And as we're seeing, Freestyler Voltrix being in the same, I'd say the shed area, they are taking the fights beautifully. One more elimination, 30 for the team QWERTY. 24 on the other side for the team hashtag, but Wolverine gets taken down by the hand of Hyan, and 5 points difference. It's a 5 frags difference. So far,
nice one,
it's increasing.
It does. 32 points to 26. 6 points lead for Team QWERTY. Now Hyan trying to get something for his team as well. 26 to 32 it is. But nade coming from Wolverine. Right on spot. 34 to 27. You know, things are slipping out of the hands of hashtag now. QWERTY with this lead is really feeling themselves. That's the reason why Freestyler and Wolverine playing the game of their life right now. Voltrix, now good shot, low on HP, still fighting back. Some cover five fire giving to the players of QWERTY Freestyler, and he will heal himself back up.
Oh my god, look at
Freestyler
that.
pushing forward. Flanky will get confirmed, but Wolverine with the cover fire. Will confirmation, 28-39, last one standing. Khan will try his best to actually go in, but hashtag Rebel will take it. But QWERTY Wolverine confirming the final kill, and Team QWERTY will move forward.
QWERTY will move forward, definitely. And now, in this round 3, they will be facing the team Regicide, but still, there is 2 more matches for the TDM that we will have to witness. SRX 3X, Team Red Death, 7th Element against the XGeneration, but that will happen on the next day, because right now, in a while from now on, we will be moving on to our 5th match of today, the final one, once again, SN in the barren lands of the Miramar. And this time around, remember that Group A have played their matches. This time, B, C, D, and E are going to take the fight against each other. 7th Element, once again, they can make, I'd say, the lead up to them. They can slither it down somewhat more, but right now, you have to see. Because it's Miramar. The starting map we saw is going to end on the same note, the barren lands. But right now, SN, once again, where will the team head out and how will the map be played is the bigger question.
That's the bigger question. Right now, looks like teams are ready for this final one. Group A is sitting on the benches, so we're not going to see Team Aegon XIA, Team 3X, Team Star, and Team Se7en Esports in action. And that will be, kind of an opportunity for Team R3G as well to actually close in some more distance that they have from the second spot. Can actually replace 7th Element. But 7th Element, they're not going to let it go, because the way 7th Element been playing, I must say I'm really becoming a fan of their fighting spirit, their passion actually into this PMPL. So let's see how this whole thing is gonna pan out, Torix. But right now, what is on top of my mind is the way R3G and Oxy were playing in the previous Erangel. That's something we should discuss. And I must say, the way Oxy was playing is really commendable. They were 3 versus 4, but still they put a fight back, took down 2 players from R3G. But anyhow, they're gonna get eliminated because they were on the receiving end. They were on the with the low numbers, I must say. But that performance from Oxy against XGeneration and those other fights they took, that's outstanding, man. I want to see Oxy going even further with these kind of performances.
Definitely, I want to see the same things, and I want to see the same things with the different teams. And as I'm talking about the different teams as well, especially the teams that are at the bottom lines, because these are the days. After today, you're only going to have 3 more days to showcase your performance. And after that, the top 16 will move into the grand finale. So these 3 days are of a much potential to you. And with the day break that we're going to see from tomorrow, there's a slight break for the teams to redevise their strategies. I think some teams will make a comeback in the last 3 days, but we will have to see for that. And who will have that top 16 position? That is in the back of my mind right now, because the fights, the threshold is that much of a close line that a single match for those teams can lead up to their potential securation of the position. The top 16, they can secure it out for themselves in a single match if they go completely with a good amount of eliminations, and I'd say a good position, a top 5, the top 4. They can easily secure it out. We saw that single-handedly with the Team Star in the yesterday matches, with the single winner chicken dinner that they had from the 12th position to the 6th. They jumped down, and those are the big jumps that you can take and potentially lead up to some teams that are struggling at that area with just complete same points or just 1 to 2 points difference. It's up to that point. And the group division, the group, I'd say, changing is what makes the things even more complicated, because in sometimes, for example, Group A plays its complete matches. Now, with this, now B, C, D, E are going to play. Group A can only hope that they don't get overturned, because those single matches may be the one that lead up to the complete, I'd say, the full stop for that team's next aggression. Definitely, Essen. As we get back to you, like, because we're not hearing you, we can just
Yeah,
see you
my bad.
speaking. But there we go. There we go.
Actually,
I
it was
could hear
my
you in the
mistake.
back
But
of my mind, but still, it's the thought that counts.
yeah, it does. It does. Sorry for that. I actually didn't realize I muted off myself. But apologies for that, guys. As I was saying, you know, that grouping, especially the way there's a 5 to 8 minutes, you know, a time between the matches. Some of these teams with not good memory like mine, you know, they would really mess up the whole thing for themselves. They won't realize which of the 4 teams are not even playing. So these things really matter in the long run. You gotta do the reading, you know, you gotta do the study beforehand. You know how you're gonna plan out every match throughout the day. So that's really crucial. But anyhow, we are about to step into our match number 5. Teams are ready, and definitely we are ready as well. And during these matches, I must say one thing I would like to. Yeah, I'm actually ready. So yeah, so once again, it is a good chance, Torix, as we were discussing, for R3G to make it to second spot. 7th Element to actually replace Team Aegon XI, because Aegon XI didn't have a good match previous one. They didn't even get a single point. But this time around, looks like it's a good chance. Yep.
That's 20 points difference that 7th Element still have to overturn, and 30 points for the R3G, in fact, to overturn 7th Element. So the bars are set high. The bars are set high, and as the bars are set high, guys, the teams are ready to cross them once again. 7th Element, R3G, Team Magnus, XGeneration, Amines, 141 Bublu, Oxygen, Team Tough, and similar side we can see in the Group C. There's Team HR, QWERTY, Red Death, 52 AS, Team SLX TG, and so far with the last 2 teams as well, they are gonna take their flight in the last match of the Miramar, the match number 10, the day 2. This is the decider match for the day number 2, because after this match, there's a slight break for the team. Tomorrow is going to be once again a day off for the teams, where they can really devise their strategy, rethink what they have done wrong in the previous matches and the previous 10 matches, and then they will be playing their rest 15 matches. But right now, the plane line is starting from the Monte Nuevo towards the Puerto Paraíso. A slight tilt towards the southern shift from western to eastern area. Los Leones, Chumacero, the Valle del Mar, El Pozo, Picado, the San Martin, even the Minas Generals, I say, it's accessible for the team. It's accessible, but the hard shift area, the Tierra Blanca, the El Esfar, the Cruz del Val, the La Pobreria, even the Oasis or the Torre Ahumada, it's not accessible unless the team have some potential vehicles for themselves, and with the potential vehicles, they will ride it out for themselves. But right now, we are seeing the teams taking their dispersion. 7th Element going towards the trailer park. SLXTG going to the El Pozo. R3G in the Monte Nuevo. 141. Valle del Mar once again. Hashtag going San Martin. But GokuBot, where are you going? This is a bigger question, because your team is in the trailer park, and yet you are going at the crater field. Maybe he's trying to find out some cars. But early aggressions, there we have it. Team Oxy versus the Team RT. It's happening at the Los Leones. There's also the Team Amines XH2 in the close by vicinity. So 3-way deadlock already being formed up, already being aggressed. RT on the receiving edge as one player, Pegasus, is down on his knees. So it's an early start. Finally, the chaos is here. We did not see it in the early stages fights and in the early matches, but right now once again in the Los Leones, finally in the last match, and we are seeing some early aggression, we are seeing some chaos, and you can see it in my voice, and I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, at last it's RD going against Team Oxy this time around. Aegon XI, as they're not playing, so some of these teams thought, okay, that's a good chance to actually go and get some loot from Los Leones. It's a big city, it's hard to control, so that's why we were seeing 3 different teams in the midst of the city right now. Also, Team Magnus Esports, they are really close by, right in between Los Leones and La Bandita. It won't be a long journey for them to actually be a part of this skirmish that is kind of building up slowly and steadily. Pegasus was knocked out, but gets revived right away. RD being careful, not making much of the mistakes. That's the only thing I love about RD is they are playing very calculated, very clinical. And I love the way they just carry themselves during the fights, during the match. They don't shy off taking any risks early on. But JD takes down Oxy Endless. The guy was isolated. And JD will confirm elimination. H2V. Also, get some free loot. Look at that smile on the face of JD. Team Oxy losing their player early on. Now Oxy has realized it's not one, it's two teams in their vicinity. They gotta be careful. They are in between Team RD and Team H2E. Rex is trying to find anything where he can strike back on the players of Oxygen. I wouldn't like Team Oxygen getting eliminated early on because the kind of play they shown us in the last match. We would love to see something more of that kind.
We love to see.
But anyhow, talking about the circle. Yep.
Yeah. Circle, as you were saying, and I'm going to continue that. Sorry for taking you off on that.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
The circle is on the western side. Remember the plane line. It was from the Ladrelia towards the Puerto Paraíso. So, already a southern side shift from the plane line and the circle going to the western area. I think it's a good one comparing to the plane line. And for that team, the teams are in the circle. Seventh Element, on the other hand, just look at that. They are completely on the northern ridge, La Cobreria. There's that area, but I can hear some shots. I can hear some fires being dealt by the teams this time around. It's hashtag Flanky getting the initiative elimination, the first blood for his team. So far, the players are getting eliminated, not the teams. We're not seeing that kind of the early aggression as I was hoping to witness. But a fight is a fight. A fight is a fight. Hashtag Flanky smoking out the complete open area as the player are going for the loot. But hashtag, the position that they have, a power grid, no one is even remotely close by to them. The only player that came close was eliminated. And now this team is all there is in the power grid.
Oh, Team AS losing their IGL early on. Not a good sight to see. AS really needed Khan to be playing side by side with them so the team can have the confidence that their IGL is there on the back lines. But anyhow, early on these kind of contention happens.
We're not seeing that much, I'd say, the fights. The loot scenarios are definitely happening. The fights that did started, AS and Oxy were the only one on the receiving edge. So far, with the three players right now surviving, they're going to hold out their positions. They're not going to, like, take the fights as much as they would have a while ago with a complete, I'd say, a squad. But so far, Amy, Hasni, Pop, and even Mithy, they're all together in the San Martin, Hacienda del Patron, in fact, area. But hashtag, once again, after getting the first initiative, they're in the clothesline. They're in the clothesline with another team. But R3G, they did some good elimination in the last match. But right now, 420 boy, Noki, Waz, Seni, what performance are you going to show us in this match? So far, they're on the top of the mountain and waiting out for the circle to be formed up. As the circle will be formed up, we will see some slight changing, because in the 1 minute, in the 1 minute, the circle is forming up.
1 more minute and there'll be another shift. Right now, Magnus Esports, they have positioned themselves against the players of XGeneration. Rolling trying to reposition himself right now in a risky place. Hunter with the Mini 14 ready to engage Malik in the long ranges, but Drolin, he's trying to reposition himself, trying to find a good ridge to play from right now. This looks the right one. There you go. Drolin will make XGeneration retreat from the place, but Drolin gonna spray down the players. He will try his best to actually take anything that he can get his hands on, but right now, no success. XGeneration retreating from the spot. Good decision, I must say. But in the kill feed, HR going against RD, takes down Pegasus. Romeo Boy confirms 2. And confirmation right away. Pegasus gets confirmed. Jokey Boy confirms Shahid with the nade. HR have some control in the fight. And now, once they will heal themselves, now HR will try to find the rest of the 2. RD as they were trying to exit. Los Leons get flushed by Romeo Boy.
Oh, a good start to Romeo Boys, I'd say. Aggression, but the first airdrop is here, and it is none other than Groza. Once again, a beautiful transition. I mean, XH2ERX takes that Groza out, and once again, we're gonna see some Grozas fired, aside from the TDMs. 16 teams are still alive. The second stage has been formed up, but look at that. The fire is finally happening. Magnus as Malik is taking down a Hunter. XGeneration on the receiving end. The 3 players, the rest of the 3 players are kind of scattered, but Psycho coming straight on the face of Malik. Malik with the Thompson ready, but what? What was that? Straight on the face. A DBS taking the revenge. Securing their own players, but look at that. XGeneration Thug is also down. Magnus is making sure that as their player gets taken down, they also take some initiative faster. Coming close line onto the team XGeneration. Psycho trying with that buggy confirmation. No, it's not buggy confirmation, but from the backside, there's Alpha Boy. Zibian gets taken down. The fight is back to the 2v2. Magnus and XGeneration both on the 2-man squad. Alpha Boy, Psycho getting the first 2 initiative against the team Magnus. Magnus, on the other hand, they're also gone for the confirmation. And look at that. Thug gets confirmed, and Hunter will also get the confirmation.
Yep, once again, Magnus Esports, they are not retreating. They want to go into this fight. XGeneration, they were trying to res up their players, but it's too late now. Blue Zone is also in the mix. Magnus Esports faster, realizing it's a 2 versus 2, but Red Death gets eliminated. But nade from Alpha Boy confirms Hunter. What's going on? Oxy on the backlines as well. Ready to third party. XGeneration, as they were on the upper side in the fight, now left with only 1 man standing. That's Alpha. Pretty much cornered in that shack. Or I can say behind the shack, to be exact. Magnus Esports trying to make an angle on the player. And if Alpha Boy doesn't knock out Drolin, it will be an expose on one side in confirmation. Okay, there you go, Drolin with 3 to his name, taking down XGeneration on 15th spot. Team Magnus Esports have some numbers to their name, but lost 2 of their players. Great work from Psycho, I must say. But unfortunately, nothing much left for them. Blue Zone it is. Labandita, still a long way to go. Magnus Esports, they might get gate capped by the side of Freestyle, as they're already taking fight against Team AS. Casualties happening on both sides. Freestyle really getting a lot of beating from the side of AS right now. But the players from Freestyle is down. AS trying to find anything. Black in the crossfire. Pop trying to get something on the players, but Black went in for the revival. Smokes giving out the position of Nomi. Bossy's trying to give some cover fire, but still. Freestyle gotta revive 2 of their players. They have the circle. The best thing is they have the you know, they're outside the blue zone. Sorry, my bad. But some retaliation happening from the side of Freestyle. Takes on 1 player from AS. This blue zone gonna play in a different way. But down south, we're seeing Team Tough going against H2E. Backlines HR is also there. 1-for-1, taking down some damage on the players of SLXTG AMZ going against Team Tough. JD is knocked out, but still revival is possible. Again, kill feeds getting lit up by the side of 7th Element. T24 OP takes down QWERTY Volstrix.
So far, 14 teams are still remaining in the match as the stage 3 starts to close in 1 minute and 10 seconds. The teams are going to get into a chaotic scenario, whereas HR and Team Tough in a face-to-face long-range fight, but right behind them, right behind the Team Tough, there is a Means XH2E taking the fight, and just look at that, some confirmation for the Team Tough into the kill feed, a Means XH2E down to the 3 players, down to the 3-man squad that they are, but in the backside, there's also Oxy, there's Team Tough, slowly and steadily coming into the compounds, but HR is doing the same thing. Tarzan in the compound with an M416 in hand. He has 400 plus bullets, but Magnus, what just happened? One player from the team Magnus gets taken down. Romeo Boy on the other side with a grenade, taking 2 players, in fact, 1 player from the team Tough. It's a wrap at that point because the utilities, the fights, it's happening. Thor gets taken down with a grenade. It could have been a confirmation, but no. HR secures their elimination. Romeo Boy with a 31 in his name. So far, a total of 4 elimination to the team's name of the team HR, but what's going to happen? This is the bigger question because 1 elimination has been stolen up by the team Amines XH2E. Amines, whereas they're in the back line, they not only have the slight chance of also being intercepted by the team at Tough M7X, but also Rex, as he knows the position, he's going to throw that grenade, the potential grenade, which will hit the team Tough, and this marks the end for the team Tough on the hashtag number 14, with just 1 elimination to their name. HR making sure that their player gets back on their feet, gets back with a 4-man squad. Team HR, as they have some shots to their name, Amines XH2E, they have the open area ridges for themselves. They're not going to let Team HR come inside of that circle that easily. And that is one of the reasons that the team Amines XH2E is right now securing their position. Yeah, but still, Essen, there's a lot of fights. There's a lot of fights going on in that area. 13 teams so far are securing their positions, but look at that. Once again, Amy Husney gets taken down. Foster, even though he's the last player, he's still taking the fight to the very end.
Yes, Mytha is the last one standing. Freestyle losing their player. After a good recovery, Freestyle is still going into the fight, but Team HR, they're taking down the players of Amines XH2E. 2 of the players are standing. Maxi gets confirmed, while the rest of the 2 players, they're going into the open arms of 141 Bablu. But HR, once they got the circle for themselves, they gotta be careful from their back because Oxy is there. Oxy gotta get the circle as well. But slowly and steadily, Team HR, they're moving in from the south side. Might go against the players of 52 Esports, but Sav from the backlines. It's Team HR with a surprise. Romeo Boy is knocked out. Oxy against the blue. The pressure is there. Team Oxygen gotta move in. In the kill feed, Rex takes down 141 Bablu. One of the players from Bablu is down, but still 3 versus 2 it is. Team Amines have no chance, but there you go, pushing in, takes 1 down, takes 2 down. What is happening? But Amines will revive their player, and it will clear the southern side of the circle, where Amines will revive themselves. Bablu JD on the back lines get confirmed as well. Magnus gets eliminated. SL Zigsaw confirms the fill, but the last one standing, Droppy, wasn't standing, he was laying down, gets confirmed, and 1-4-1 out of the match. 12 spot it is.
Exactly.
Rex on a rampage, but on the kill feed, Romeo Boy gets confirmed. 3 of the players from HR still standing. They have the circle to their name. Oxygen, they gotta push in. Oxygen have one of their players lost as well. Sav DDM with 2 kills to his name. Some smokes are being deployed. Vision is totally denied. Oxy, Sav, he's trying to move inside this Smoke vehicle is there. Tears gotta be careful. Next with the utility, takes one down. Half HP on Saf. But S12K, Saf low on HP. Hunter is there for some cover fire. But 3 versus 3 it is. Saf is low on HP. Utility being dropped. Still Hunter trying to find something with the nade. Tier is upstairs. And this nade can actually be a knockout nade, but Saf heals himself. It's a 3 versus 3 once again. In the kill feed, Se7en takes down. Hashtag Flanky takes down. Freestyle. QWERTY is out. But
Flanky.
next is down. Jokey Boy is there with the shotgun. Jokey Boy takes 1 down. Takes 2 down. It's down to Tier and Saf is out. Team HR surviving. But Saf will take down Jokey Boy with himself. Tier's really coming up strong. Team HR have 8 kills to their name. Will heal, will res up the player. But HR is down to 2 men standing. A lot of these teams surviving on 2 players. Let's see how far they can get.
They have to
But
see
HR.
how far.
Yep.
So far, SN look, it's top 8. Finally, at least the team that will get eliminated will secure 1 position point for themselves. But R3G, they have not even initiated the fight, whereas the rest of the team, look at that. It means they have 8 elimination. HR, they have 8 elimination. Hashtag, they have 6. Freestyle with 2. SLX with 1. 7th Element with 2. But R3G being the only one that has not initiated the fight. There we go. Naki gets knocked out. Freestyle on the other side gets taken down by the hand of 52 Esports. 4 elimination to their name. R3G also losing one of their players. Hacker with a K9 in his hand. Once again, can he potentially do a headshot on the players? We did not see him the last Miramar, but can we see it right now? Can we see it in this match? So far, 7 top teams are fighting and are struggling against each other to save their chicken dinner. 20 teams are in the match with 7 total teams. 20 players, in fact, with 7 total teams into the match. Once again, another Groza. The deadliest gun, I think, aside from the MG3, is going to be the Groza or the MK12. But 8 elimination, it means XH2E. The position is crucial. Middle of the circle, middle of the place. 1 player in the middle, 1 player in the corner. Both of the angles are being secured, and they're making sure that their position, that their location is looking at the Team HR. And as soon as Team HR is going to move out of those compounds, the gas station, they're going to be the first one to initiate the fight against them.
And Rex is on the off angle. Team HR will be least expecting AMZ XH2E with this kind of setup. But right now, looks like 7th Element, they are right on top of everything. 4 players standing. They have the northern side of the circle to their name as well. But right in the mid, it's R3G with 3 of their players standing. R3G have a good position to their name. And they will be taking engagements against TG and Team 52 Esports. 52 Esports is on the edge. Hashtag also surviving with 2 players. So things are turning out to be pretty interesting, I must say. Team HR stuck onto the
7th Element.
southern side. Once again, Circle leaves Team HR. 52 Esports right now under constant fire from the side of Team HR. Here's trying to find something. It's a 2-man standing Team 52 Esports. Gotta be careful from this angle. Here's giving some damage to Hassan. Kill feed. Takes down Rex. It will open up some space for HR. R3G been carefully watching these angles, but look at this hacker trying to find something. Rex gets confirmed right away. Amin's down to last man standing. HR is time to get into the circle. 420 Boy takes down Hassan. Hacker is the last one standing. We are about to be down to top 6.
Almost.
Where most of these teams are surviving with only 2 players. SLXTG have a good spot to their
There
name.
we
Next
go.
will get picked off, and the last one standing, it is HR's. Tiers still in the circle on the bottom edge of the same hillside where R3G is holding on to in the dead center. 70. Now they might be interested in that position where it's been quite a while. But R3G's been hanging out.
Cool.
It's a 3 versus 4 for R3G, but real threat is down below. It's SLX TG. TG can creep in at any time. Means
There's
still standing.
the 7 teams, and I'm telling you, they're playing it completely safe. And as soon as the circle is gonna make them force into the open area, that's when they're gonna do it. They're not gonna do it otherwise. Let me tell you that. 7th Element, on the other hand, they have 3-man standing, and they're coming close by to the R3G
nice one.
side. But into the kill feed, look at that. Ameen's XH2E
Ramon.
taking the fight, and Ameen is on the solo player. Remember that, and he's still taking the fight. He has not given up. Rahman is on his league on his own right now. He's making sure that they take the fight to the fullest. 420 boy on top of the hill. Goku bot slowly and steadily making his way towards the area, but on the right side there is the team hashtag. In the back line there is the team SLX. 52 is still outside of the circle. Even though he's the last guy standing, he is like the potential guy that is going to make sure his team stays in the top 5, at least top 4. He's still outside the circle, and as much as he has to move inside of that circle, he's going to be forced out. He's going to be like spotted at that time by the hand of R3G because of their position. But if they are looking in the back, that's then 7th Element on the other side. Divine in a corner, Tokusaurus in a corner, Gokubot and T24OP together. The 2-1-1 split cell is what's gonna make the difference for the 7th Element. And a single player knockout from the back cover means it's going to be a chaos for the 7th Element complete. I'd say the team composition, the strategy.
Nice strategy, I must say. 2 of the players keeping an eye on the top of this hillside just to avoid any sort of surprises coming the way of Gokubot and T24OP. T24OP and Gokubot getting some more map control for their team on the northeastern side of the circle. Down south, we are seeing SLX TG. They're trying to push into the circle. Hashtag is holding on to their position as well. But Hashtag right now, not making any noise. Hacker can get spotted out. He's outside the circle to a big stretch, I must say. But Flanky takes on Thunderclap. Team SLX TG getting another player's taken down. Not a good sight, I must say, but Se7en slowly and steadily pushing in.
There we go.
They have some more control. T24OP takes down Hashtag Flanky. It's 7th Element confirming another one for themselves, but Tier is there in the smokes. Team SLX, they're trying to find something. They're trying to find a way into the circle, but right now it looks like SLX will find it in. But one of the players from Team SLX is out. Last man standing from SLX is there.
There we go.
Will be a confirmation. Tears will trying to confirm, will trying to flush off this skill. But Tears, what is he trying to do? Utility from Knight OP. Tears changes his position. Still, Knight has no idea where exactly the player is. A smoke's being deployed. Molotov comes in. And this will be a great amount of damage. Knight is out. HR Tier with the 2 more eliminations to his name. Gets out on 5th spot with 10 kills to finish his match off. Nice one from HellRaisers. But 7th Element still. It's top 4 guys. AMZ, XH2E, Rahman still making his way to top 4. Last man standing. Hashtag down to 1 player survival. R3G 3 versus 4. This is the fight for chicken dinner. Both of these teams are contesting for the top spot in overall leaderboard. 4 versus 3 it is. Tokusaurus still making sure there is no more threat on the back so they can have their proper attention on the front. Boss gets some damage from Gokubot. Gokubot reposition himself. Once again, Tokusaurus slightly trying to aggress forward from the right flank. But T24OP being really cautious. Don't want to give any chances to R3G to actually capitalize on. Don't want to put his team on the receiving end. But leader, once again, the last one standing for Hashtag. R3G have a good split. Senny on the back lines is really holding off the players. restraining them to actually aggress forward, but R3G have a threat on their back as well. It's AMZ XH2E Rahman. Could possibly make things slightly more different for R3G at this moment.
Truly, it's a 4v3 versus 1 versus 1. Rahman is still outside of the circle. He has to make his way in the circle. But Se7en, he's stuck. He cannot go up to this hill anymore. And the only place is through the 7th element. 7th element Tokusaurus. He's waiting out. He's just chilling on top of the mountain with a breeze on his face. T24OP, on the other hand, he has spotted out the R3G was trying to shoot at the location, giving out like his position as well. But still, bullets worth hitting, and he has done that. He did give some damage. 7th element, now is the time. The stage 9 is about to be formed, and no one is gonna have that circle. R3G, 7th element, both of them are going to get into a bloodbath in a little while. But leader and same side Rahman, both of these players are still surviving. I have to give it to leader. In fact, the way he survived a complete squad, he dodged them off. 7th element he went right under their noses, and he's still alive over there. 7th element on top of that, they're on the top of the mountain right now. If they do come down, there is no way for them to go back up. They don't want to lose out that position, and that might be one of the reasons where like hashtag leader is still surviving because of that. But Rahman and leader can potentially get into the fight as R3G and 7th element takes the fight for themselves. But who will have the winner chicken dinner? R3G with the disadvantage on one man, 7th element disadvantage with the height because only one player has the height advantage. Look at leader slowly and steadily crawling his way in the center of the circle. But Se7en is knocked out because of the blue zone. Some damage were done by the 7th element, but he gets taken down by the circle, and there we go. The confirmation comes up from the circle side. No elimination on anyone this time around. He was maybe AFK or something like that. But now this changes the complete scenario for the fight. 7th element now has a clear-cut advantage against the team R3G, but yeah, utils the grenades, a single grenade on the spot can make sure that 7th element also receives some crucial damage because the position that 7th element has, it's completely like out over here. That is completely clustered up. The Molotovs that are making their way, it's a danger harm. There we go.
Yeah, it's a dangerous fray. There you go. One nade goes in, takes down Divine. Divine was already low on HP, but now R3G is a 4 versus 3. There's a chance. But AMZ x H2E Rahman pushes in and gets confirmed by the play zone. But there you go. Tokusaurus get confirmed, and R3G gets the second chicken dinner as well for themselves. Oh my god. Team 7th element, they got stuck in that creek, I must say. Wasn't a good sight to see, but 7th elements getting confirmed. No way to go, nowhere to go, and Team R3G winning the winner chicken dinner for themselves.
R3G, they didn't take the fight at the early stages, and that's where it clearly shows in their total elimination. So far, with 15 points, they have secured their top 3 in the overall ranking. Total damage of almost 1,000 for the team, but Se7en with this winner chicken dinner, now the bars are once again set. If 7th element had taken that winner chicken dinner, things could have been different. Into the points table. They might have had the top 1 because of their eliminations, that the total they did, because they were going haywire. They were going chaotic against the teams. They had some good amount of kills, but nonetheless, it is R3G with that winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, second one for them in today's matches, but you know, they won't mind. You know, the way they got it against 2 versus 4 side, it was you know, a worthy chicken dinner for them. But anyhow, we'll have a quick look at the MVP of this previous match. In my opinion, it could be someone from R3G, or maybe from any other teams. Right now, what I see is could possibly from Amin's XH2V, 1000+ damage. 3 eliminations, 184 healing done, 5 knockouts, 2 assists, and 29 minutes of survival. really takes a lot to actually make your way like this, actually surviving, not even giving your final elimination to anyone, denying it to the play zone. Again, an outstanding performance by this guy.
It was.
Gotta love it, I must say.
It was a good. I still think Rahman had the potential from the back angle to take down some of the players of the R3G. In fact, at that time, it could have been Seni, it could have been the other two players, but he didn't. He chose to stay till the very end and get that position point for the team, and even the MVP goes to this guy with 3 elimination and 1000+ damage. But Se7en in the top player feed, we are seeing more kills than this player, but less damage, and the damage is where he takes the lead against these players. Flanky from the team hashtag, 5 elimination, 789 damage. 7th element, T24, 4 elimination, 807 damage. Same with the Rex, 5 elimination, 593 damage. And HR Tears with the 4 eliminations, 488 damage. But Rahman, the survival, 29-28, whereas 7th element, they were the second last to being eliminated. They survived 29, Colin 48-49.
Yeah, they just survived for like 10-20 more seconds. But anyhow, R3G got the chicken dinner. What matters at the end is, I must say, is that chicken dinner, those 10 crucial points, which will lead R3G actually might stealing the second spot from team 7th element, but 7th element have 12 points to their name as well, so not bad. But looking at the match ranking for the final one of the day, it's Reggie side with 15 points, team Ameen's XH2E with 14, all thanks to Rahman for surviving for this long, getting the 3rd spot for his team. HellRaisers with 13 points, 10 elimination, 3 placement points. Good match from them. 7th element once again, 6-6 it is. In both departments, 12 total points. Hashtag with 10 points. And again, thanks to Leader for surviving till the last few moments. Making it 10 points for his team. Otherwise, it would have been a 6 or maybe 7. But 52 Esports with 6 points to their name. Magnus with 5. Those 5 came from elimination points all alone. But Skyline TG only 4 points to their name. This is quite heart-wrenching to see. TG even surviving with 4 men. Couldn't even get into the circle due to that open stretch they had to cross. And Tears being the annihilator in the end, confirming the last 2. But second page is nothing much to discuss about. Team Oxygen with only 3 points. They got these 3 points in the eliminations. Freestyle with 2. Then total of 3. XGeneration with 2. And rest got a 1-1-1. Something like that. But let's have a quick look for auto ranking for week number 2 with the matches played. 8, 47 total points. 95 total points for Regicide, 68 total points for 52 Esports, SRX 3X with 66 to their name. So R3G really pushing themselves to the limits, and in 8 matches confirmed 95 points. So great work, 2 chicken dinners, nice one. Again, Red Death, outstanding performance, 58 total points. Team Star, outstanding performance, 8 matches, 58 points, 56 for Se7en Esports, 7th element with 54, AMZ XH2 with 54, HellRaisers with 47, XGeneration with 44. On the second page, it's 41 points for Aegon X8, AS with 39, 141X Pablo with 36 points, Skyline with 35, 35 for next 2 teams, QWERTY and Oxygen as well. Magnus hashtag with 34 and 27 respectively, and Team Tough and Freestyle right at the bottom with 17 and 13 points. Respect. But that's been the ranking for week number 2. We'll have a quick look at the overall ranking as well.
Definitely, as soon as the overall ranking will be on our pages, we will see that. But with 95 total points in the 8 matches, R3G has done a great job, Se7en. But before we go over to the overall ranking with complete week 1 and week 2, elimination leaders are on our page. 64 total elimination, 12,614 damage by the hand of Falak. The single guy has done 12,000 damage on the enemy side. 7th element, T24, 53 elimination. This guy has also done 11,000, but look at the elimination difference. 11 elimination difference, but still a clothesline on the damage. Naki, 51, 11,002 damage. Goku Bot, 49, 94, 95. But IQ, last but not the least, on the hashtag number 5 with 48, 12,162. This guy's on the 12,000 marker too. So 2 from Aegon, 2 from a 7th element. In the middle, we are seeing R3G Naki with that outstanding performance. Still, 64 to 53, it's a big jump.
It's a long way to go for T24OP. I'm pretty sure he's fueled up. He's ready to go for that long run, I must say. But Folek really running away with the numbers. 64 total elimination. Looks like did a great job. 64 points confirming for Aegon alone by this guy. But look at the competition on the top spots. Aegon XI8 today also lagging slightly behind. Didn't have good matches. But 7th element really started to catch up. 270, 279, still 9 points. Aegon XI8 still keeping the distance. R3G, they did a great job today. 268 to their name. 2 points to actually replace 7th element on 2nd spot. But XGeneration right on the back as well. Oh my god, this difference. 189 and 268. It's massive. SRX3X really trying to catch up with XGeneration on 4th spot. Magnus Esports 179. Ameen's XH2E with consistent performance, 168 points in 29 matches. Team Star with 164, still on the first page with 2 chicken dinners to their name. Team Oxygen, 0 chicken dinners, but still keeping themselves on the first page. 157 points, staying consistent. In a way, good numbers in eliminations. They got to work on their placement points. Really struggling in that department, but 141X Pablo with 152 on 10th spot. Let's have a quick look at the second page, where things are getting a little messy. 52 Esports with 147 points. Good recovery today after that chicken dinner. HellRaisers with 144. A close call, I must say. Team Red Death with 142. They're right beside HellRaisers, Team Tough with 141. So these 3 teams are really battling for 12th spot. Tough on the other side. I'm sorry, Team QWERTY on the other side, 130 points. They're not that far. It's just 11 points different. Se7en Esports, once again, great recovery. 117. AS with 108. Skyline TG, good one, 108. Freestyle at 89 and 103 for the team at the bottom. PMPL Pakistan 2023. Week 2, day 2. Match summaries on your screen, guys. Red Death starting off with a chicken dinner. Se7en Esports with a chicken dinner to themselves in Sanhok. 52 Esports with a Miramar. A nail binding finish from their side. R3G in Erangel and R3G once again in Miramar. So back to back 2 chicken dinners for R3G.
Back to back 2 chicken dinners. A total of 23. Just the elimination points in the hand of the R3G, but Se7en, these fights. The top 3 are on the next league. They are fighting against each other at that time, but after the 4th, 5, 6, 7, and 8, that's where the massive jump comes in, and that's where the rest of the teams are actually engaging against themselves. This is the position that the teams will be hoping to get in the next 3 days. Next 3, like in fact 15 total matches that they have to play, and the big jump, it's almost I'd say impossible to catch up upon that big jump, but still you can still come on the top 4, you can still make the fight up till the very end, because even in the top 12 we saw those 1 to 2 points difference in 143, 147 differences. So a single match, as I already said in the starting, a single match is what's going to make the difference for majority of the teams. The majority of the teams, we have seen that starting from yesterday matches, and today was another day. R3G, just look at that. That was a big jump. 2 points difference from the top 3. The player R3G, they're in the top 3. 2 points for the top 2. On the other side, 7 points for the top 1, and so on and so on. 4 onwards, it's a big jump at that time. But the next 3 days, what will they bring, and what will the next strategies bring for the team? These are the big questions, because after today, there's a break of tomorrow, and it will be the time where the teams will realize where they're lacking and what needs to be corrected.
Yeah, some of our strategies will be, reconsider if things are not working out this way. For the new one. But guys, till then, see you guys tomorrow. This is my handle. If you have any feedback, you can share here. And for Torix, you can go at Torix_1. See you guys after the break, day after tomorrow. Take care of yourself.